We'll see what the music is in this game once we get in there. Okay, so those of you that have been watching me for a while, this is Last Epoch. These are the available characters right now. I'm playing Epoch Hardcore 3. We've had 2 attempts fail so far. Hey, QWSED13, how's it going? Yeah, if you've got any questions on how that giveaway works, just let us know, and we will be happy to answer them. But every single Friday, we give away a $100 value Humble Bundle, and somebody gets all the games therein. So be sure to get some raffle tickets, and if you need some MuckBucks to buy raffle tickets, be sure to pop by the stream on occasion, and you earn them passively. Okay. Hold on, do we have sound? Seems like the sound... Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. So this is our Primalist that we've been playing. I say we, I made this when I was off air because last time I streamed this game on air, my hardcore character died. I don't have to play in hardcore, but I beat the available content on softcore, so I wanted to. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going try hard on this one, guys. I have lost 2 hardcore characters already, so I am going to try to be very careful. Currently, we're playing a pet class. Just really quickly, before I lose the attention of anyone who's like, this isn't Guild Wars. What sets this game unique from other action RPGs is first at the beginning you choose a character. There's 5 classes. This is the Primalist, he's one of them. Once you pick him, you get this tiny talent tree. It's not very impressive, I know, but once you've put 20 points in this tree, you unlock the other 3. And you can then go Beastmaster, Shaman, or Druid from Primalist. And you don't have to commit to one of these. You can do 5 here, 10 here, 30 here, whatever. They're all available to you after you've earned 20 points. In addition to that, the buttons you put on your bar down here, let's say Summon Wolf, my Q, you can click it. They have talent trees. So the buttons that can go on your bar having talent trees means there's like 100 more talent. That's not an exaggeration. It's about 100 more talent trees in the game. It's got so much content, you guys, so much. So this game is Last Epoch. If you're interested in character customization, you're probably gonna like it. Yeah, keep an eye on this one. I think this one is going to do at least as well as Grim Dawn did. Don't know if it's going to take off like Path of Exile did, because it doesn't have, they haven't yet announced that it's going to have the kind of multiplayer scene that Path of Exile does, but this game has a lot going for it. It's 26 armor. I don't know if I want that or not. Additionally, there is a discussing crafting system. I'm not near a forge right now, so I can't really show it, but essentially you will get different items that basically, they become like a prefix or a suffix. Like you'll find an item, and these kind of games, you find items that'll be like Flaming Sword of the Zodiac. The flaming part adds fire damage, and the of the Zodiac part might add to all stats, something like that. And you'll find items that force those modifiers on, like this Dark Club of Authority. The dark part adds void damage, the authority part is adding minion damage. You can pull those words off of items and put them onto other items in this game. Okay, so my buttons right now, this character's only level 11. I can click 1 to order the Sabretooth to do a whole bunch of hits in a row, and click another to make the wolf howl and increase all our damage for a few seconds. I can do a leap attack and just smash in there. I can, of course, melee myself if I want to get my hands dirty. However, I'm going for a pet build, so I'm going to be more and more reliant on the pets as we get through this. I can summon these totems that shoot poison darts out, and that is the buttons I currently have loaded on my bar. I can have 6 buttons loaded on my bar, however, like I said, every one of those has their own talent tree, so the level of customization those 6 buttons have is actually pretty disgusting. So, because of how, your class has a main talent tree, then 3 sub-talent trees, and you could have different 6 skills on your bar, and each of them have talent trees. So, this playthrough, I could do lightning wolves. Next playthrough, I could do wolves that do bleed, and they stack dots on the target. One after that, I could do high damage hit like a truck wolves, tanking wolves, and down here is just more wolves that are not buffed. There's just more of them. So you could play through this game, and you could play the same character dozens of times, and each playthrough you could have a very different play style. And yeah, you don't even have to be a summoner. I just used the wolves as an example because I had that screen in front of me and I was able to show you very easily. But you can go into druid and shapeshift into a werebear and just rip people's heads off. You don't have to be using summons like I am. However, like I said, this is my third try at hardcore. I've beaten the available content in the game on softcore. So I am basically, oh, here we go. Added void protection. So this is a crafting thing. So this adds void resistance, presumably, to one item. And I can just hit stash materials, and as you can see, it's gone to my bank, and the next time I go to the forge, it'll be there and ready to go. Alright, level 12, so that gave me a point for over here on the main tree. I'm going to put it in Survival of the Pack, so you and your minions do 5% more damage and leech 1% lifesteal per swing. So we're going to put that there. Now, there are a few skills in the game that currently don't have talent trees yet. They're making those as we speak. It is in beta. I'm still trying my best to understand this game. Thank you for giving it a shot, AJ. I know many people, when they watch my stream, they see me doing something not Guild Wars 2, and they just might politely stay for a minute and then they leave. So if you're actually taking a look for longer than that, I appreciate you. I really do. But essentially, you know, this, like most action RPGs, you know, the reward is in growing your character, getting it just the way you like it, getting the gear you like, that kind of thing. It does have a story, which is actually very cool. It's basically you're getting thrown around through time and you have very limited control over it. To show you the map, the waypoints, look at this. Ancient Time, Divine Era, you see there's a few villages, Imperial Era, and then the ruined area is like the end of days. Like all these monsters we're fighting, like we're at the end of time, like the sun is going out, that kind of thing. It's crazy. So you're almost uncontrollably getting thrown around through the time stream. Is made for a very interesting plot. The game is pretty fun. 1,000 times better than the Warhammer 8 RPG that just came out. Shekels, I have personally not played it, so, and I want to say that on the front end, guys, so you don't think I'm bashing on it. I was thinking about buying it, and then I just saw the Steam reviews start rolling in and they weren't great, and then I decided to save my money. Yeah, so I similar to you, or similar to what you just said, I didn't hear great things. Alright, I'm going to summon the Thorn Totems just to act as decoys while my pets are slowly mopping up the place. Now, I do have to keep an eye on the pets' health bars. If they die, they go down into, like, an unconscious state, and I have to either run really far away and wait till they bleed out, and then I can summon new ones, or I stand over them, and then it revives them. But then, to do that, of course, I need to not be in danger, which if they just went down, I'm probably in danger. Alright. Looks like I hit a dead end, but there was a lot of loot here, so that's not too bad. I'm gonna hit stash materials periodically, because of the whole me on hardcore thing. If I die, I at least want the stuff that I
remember it like it was just yesterday.
Tiger doing a muck prey.
Osri doesn't need to know about that. The little hole you were talking about.
No!
F me! F me!
I never said that.
I am useful, I promise. Oh! I've been stream sniped! Yes!
God, I can't get over it. I don't know who that was.
My wife.
Get out of the freaking booth. Get out of my Discord. There.
Ninja vanished.
Okay, so what? In case my character dies, I'm trying to make sure I at least send the good stuff to the bank so I can use it on the next tune. If this character dies, I might do a hardcore necro next. I've got a normal primalist and a normal necro pretty much at max level. Sorry, not max level at all. They're pretty much done with the main story. That's what I meant to say. Alright, got a couple treasure chests here. Added armor. Okay, the orange items are the ones that give the boost for crafting, so those are, to me, the most important things to pick up. Now, later on, if I choose to get... Oh, we've got a talent point for Sabretooth. Oh, I think I wanted Frenzy really bad. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get Fury Swipes. I actually told them about this bug. This thing says it requires 1 talent point to get over here. However, it currently requires 2, so that should say 2 and not 1. Or they need to lower the cost because it's incorrect, but one of those two things is bugged. Now, there is a level up for the leap that I'm using that allows your pets to leap with you. Well, certain pets, not all. If you've got the scorpion pet, it can't leap with you, but the saber-tooth and the wolf can, absolutely. All right. Actually, these things are what killed my Muck second hardcore, Muck HC number 2. So I really need to be careful around those. Oh, I need a drink of water. Hail hydrate, chat. All right. And Chip is being antisocial. He, yesterday at the end of the stream, I found him just upstairs in the hallway. I was like, really, dude? You just gonna come chill in the hallway instead of hang out with me? He is slacking on his gerb. And that's being the real entertainment here for you guys. Yeah, see, what I was doing on my second hardcore tune is on those things, just to save time, I would run up to them and I was auto-attacking them with the pets. But one of them did this, like, huge Nova of axes thing, and it killed my character before I could react. It was a bad time. There, right there, that thing, the spinning blades, that's what killed the tune. Alright. Oh, another dead end, but another big pile of treasure. Alright, let's summon the Dark Totems just to help as much as I can, rather than just waiting. Level 13, nice. The wolf is down. You see that circle over there? That's the him bleeding out circle. So if I move into that, he will revive. Now the Necromancer, if you like pet builds, the Necro is another viable option. Her stuff is a little bit more fragile, but she can have a lot more quantity. But if her stuff dies, she can just replace it instantly. This guy's stuff is harder to die, but if it does go down, you're in a much tougher spot than the Necro is. Use a town portal. Hang on. Additional health, probably more damage and lifesteal. And kitty cat. And we want frenzy next level. What I'm going for is every time the cat hits something, there's a high chance it will bleed it, and it'll just keep stacking dots, which means once there's enough, you know, the dots just keep ramping up. So it becomes almost infinite scaling damage per second. Very fun mechanic. Let me see here. All right, let's go over to the merchant. Hold on, let me compare. Do I actually need to equip any of this? This is an upgrade. Strength dodge, cast speed, sash mats. Two-handers I'm not even gonna look at. Shields are insanely important. Block armor and block protection. What was the difference between those? Block armor and block protection. Does it say that somewhere? Not minion stats. Does it say it on the shield somewhere? Oh, here we go. Block protection is added to your armor and protections for hits that you block. Okay. Block armor. Armor protects against physical damage. Block armor is added to your armor when you block. So protection is better than armor because it's everything, but armor is only physical? I think? Alright. We'll use that. And I think I can sell the rest of this. Alright, let's clear the bag. Let's liquidate. Okay. Easy peasy. 2-handers, why not 3-handers? My third arm is still growing in, Skids. You gotta give me time. Every day at the gym is third arm day right now. Alright. Oh, that's right. When you... Whoa! What? Oh my gosh. We greeted this person just the other day when I think they weren't here. Sir Meowsburg. Mackling Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth welcomes you, Sir Meowsburg, to the VIP Lounge. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for using that Prime sub to support the channel. It means the world to me. Yeah, we saw the other day, I always go through the list of people that followed when I was in between streams to thank them. And I remember reading your name the other day, and we've got a lot of cat lovers here, and a lot of people are like, oh, Meowsburg, it's a cat. So, your name was a hit. So it was memorable. Okay, so the maps do refill. They kind of reset when you leave and come back. I don't know how I feel about that. That's not a bug. That's a design decision. It's a little frustrating when you like leave town and come back to town and the map is foggy again. In a level, I think I'd be okay with it if it waited like 5 minutes before doing it, but anytime you go to town, it happens instantly. So again, not sure how I feel about that, but that's the design choice they went with for the time being. Don't forget you can destroy items to get their enchant if you like it. Yes. Yes. If I wanted to do a respec right now, it would take all my hardcore money to do it. So unless I see a really insanely good item, I'm not going to buy those Runes of Shattering at this time. Maybe later. We will see. Alright, let's see. Added health, greatsword. Oh, we're at a dead end. Alright. Okay, so we need to get up there. So it's gotta be this way. Oh, those are the things that murdered my last hardcore character. You stay away from me. Oh boy. Oh, the wolf is going down. Ow. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Get up, get up, get up. Oh my gosh. I'm so scared of those because they killed my last hardcore dude. Like, even if they're not actually a danger to me at that exact moment, I'm so scared of them because of the just the history. I've got the PTSD, I got the traumas. Alright, what's your deal? Oh, that's right. Okay, he's like the blacksmith or something. We came to save him. Okay. To the armory. These are the kind of things you should talk about to describe the game to the viewers much. Muck. Gotcha. No, I see what you're going for now. I did mention earlier when you find an item, like this sword is Occultist Greatsword of Tenacity. I'm guessing the Tenacity part is the stun avoidance and the Occultist part is the increased necrotic and cold damage. If I had a Rune of Shattering, I could remove Occultist, whatever, and of the Tenacity from the item, and they become, like, these down here, like crafting reagents, and then I could stick them onto other items and benefit from them. So if you see an item with a stat you really like, even if it's, like, not... Like, let's say I don't use bows, but I find a bow that has minion damage. I could remove it and put it on a shield or something. And then I'd be A-okay. Hey, Grimex. Thanks for the alert, buddy. I appreciate you. Alright. Wolves just leveled. Going to pay some attention to them in just a second. So I get one more talent. You can have one additional wolf active at once. But you can still, this counts toward your maximum companion limit. I'm still going to put a point in that. And then once, where is it? Once we get to this, I'll be able to have 2 wolves and a cat. Tabal, thank you for the follow, my friend. Appreciate you. Muckluck Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth welcomes you, Tabal, to the Bone Zone. All right. Tabal, welcome in. We are currently doing our third attempt at hardcore. Obviously, I have had 2 fail me so far. Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. Okay. So, right now, I can't use the Wolf's Howl ability, because if I try to, it replaces the Sabertooth with the second wolf. Not what we're going for. That's just until I get 1 more pet slot. So, arguably, I shouldn't have done that last level up for the wolf thing, but I forgot that that's how the game codes this. Okay. 14. I was thinking about putting 1 single point in this so that when I drink a potion, I could use it to heal the pets, but so far I've been hesitant to do that. Should have done the legendary wolf. The legendary wolf? Oh, like legendary bite? Maybe. But next level. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Next level would be a point, and then this would go up. So 2 level ups, and I can get that. You could, I have thought about it, but you could do a build that was just wolves and just have like, because there is, let me go in here. You have 1, 2, 3. Can you get all of these? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you go that way? Because see, it says it requires 3, so I don't know if you can go that way. Assume you can. 11, 12, and each tree can have 20 points on it, so you can't get everything. You have to make choices. So, and then that would be 3 wolves. But if you did that, they would have a lot of armor and medium damage, and then you could put the rest of the points in legendary bite, so they hit really hard. I don't know. It's just because the wolves and the cat leap, it seems like they go really well together. There is a bear and a scorpion option later. The bear is quite good, but it's slow. The scorpion is good, but the scorpion's talent tree has not yet been completed. It's still in development. So the scorpion is good, and it doesn't even have a talent tree yet. But again, it doesn't, like, leap around or anything. Come on, get it. There we go. Alright, I want to make sure I got close enough to this waypoint that it lights up. There we go, just got it. So now I can come back here if we have to force close the game or some insane thing. I started to say if we die, but if we die, it's over. There is no coming back if we die. That's the pretty statue, lady. Alright, let's summon the dart statue, the dart totems. That's what Muck Hardcore 1 was, I think. Was just... I was going full shaman, lots of darts. And the dart totem was pretty cool. It had some neat stuff. Like, I was going for this, where I could summon, was it 4 or 5 totems at once? I think it was 5 totems in a ring at once. And then I was gonna go over here so that they had a chance to poison per hit. And it was just tons and tons and tons of stacking poison. And those are really weak mobs, but the wolf and the sabertooth attacks cleave and hit everything in front of them, so they tear through those really fast. Alright, this feels like a boss room. I'm trying to remember what this was. Oh, that's right, it's when she gets, like, corrupted. Here we go, okay. Alright, so I'm not going to be a conservationist right now. I'm just going to keep attacking, use the sabertooth ability each time it's up. Keep summoning the dart things out. Keep the pressure on. Alright, so it just went over and dived in Grandma. Rip Grandma. So you see how many darts these things shoot out? Imagine summoning 5 of these totems at once, and each of the individual bolts had like a 80% chance of poisoning, and it just kept stacking. It becomes a lot of ramp-up damage on like the entire screen. There's also another talent I had my eye on where instead of firing in all directions, it fires like a shotgun in one direction. So they actually target an enemy. All right, the wolf just went down. But it looks like we made it in time, so we can revive him. He did well till he took a spear to the head. Don't you hate it when that happens? Yes. Alright. Is this the second shard? Oh, I was expecting it to sliders me, but didn't do it. Oh, look at all that equipment upgrades we just got. Good stuff. I need the Diablo ferrets to run around and pick up the gold for me. Leap through the doorway. It's the worst, Casual! It's the worst! The sheltered wood, ruined area. So we're actually outside of the cave now, so this is what the end of the world looks like on the outside. With a waypoint, some boxes randomly outside. Some more dart totems. Now, the dart totems scale with int, your pets, and your weapons scale with strength. So my dart totems, because I've been stacking strength, because I was going a pet build this time, dart totems damage is not far above what it was when I first got the skill many, many levels ago. But it makes her a good decoy, and it is doing area of effect damage, and I can use it from a distance. That's the reason I'm using it right now. Oh, this guy respawned. Revives after 2 seconds. Oh, well, aren't you just the Dickens? Actually, my quest is telling me to go in the other direction. So let's head back that way. Let's see what it wants us to do down here. Do all these revive after 2? No, they don't all revive after 2. I guess it was just the big boys. Briefly gains damage when hit. Great. Oh, okay, it wants me to use the waypoint to return to town. That's what it is. Let's just use the town portal. It's faster. I didn't realize that's what it was pointing me to. Alright, so I guess we got a couple of quests to turn in here. We found that one elder we were looking for and found the time stone that she was holding. But then that shadow thing took her over and we had to kill her. Maybe I won't tell them about that part. Alright, let's see. Elder Gaspar. You return the shard. Okay, and that quest is done. And what's this one? Captain Ansel, thank you for gathering the supply. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so this coming level up, I can get Ancient Call and have one more pet. We also just unlocked Frenzy Totem, which is awesome. So Frenzy Totem is another skill that unfortunately doesn't have a talent tree yet, but even still, it's crazy good. It's... If you're familiar with other such games, it's basically Bloodlust. So you put it down and it just supercharges you and all your pets nearby. Alright, let's take a look at this stuff real quick. So two-handers, strength. Okay, I can sell all this. Hey, Anya, what's up? So sell. Up to 20,000 gold right now. And where's my town portal? Let's go back. Alright.
Raya surveys his domain atop the highest peak in the eastern mountains. No transgression of his followers escaping his gaze. His punishment as such is swift and unforgiving.
And this stuff respawned. Run past some of this. This is the big boy that respawns after 2. Oh man, so many poison rings. Let's go, kitty cat. Alright, hold on. I know what you're about this time. You're not sneaking up on me. I've been drinking a real hard cider today. They don't add a ton of sugar, so it tastes more natural sweet. Whatever floats your boat, buddy. As long as you don't put pineapple on pizza, that's how you know you've gone crazy. I don't care. Put mashed potatoes on your pizza if you want. Just don't do it after inviting me to like some kind of weird mashed potato pizza wedding ceremony, because then I will take back my gift and leave. I hate overly sweet drinks. What are we fighting? Ghost ferrets? Wreck those guys. Almost at the level up, chat. Oh, whoa. I did not notice the little ghost ferrets that time. There we go. Alright. +1 to max companions. And then 4 more points in here, and I'll be able to go into the other trees. Alright, Sabretooth. Finally get Frenzy. This is a big one. Frenzy, your Sabretooth has 50% increased attack speed and 50% added chance to inflict bleeding. It was 33, so now it's 83. But in trade, he takes 33% more damage. I'm okay with that. I can, that's such a huge damage bonus. So he is very much the damage now. And there we go. So we got 2 wolves and a Sabretooth now. And the Sabretooth's damage just went way up. Gasp, nothing wrong with pineapple on pizza as long as it's got bacon and barbecue sauce on it too, and a side of Tom's. I don't know who Tom is, but I'm sure he'd be flattered. Familiar starving, Mercfoot rampancy. Oh, this is another one that revives after 2 seconds. Alright, we're just gonna wait till this boss thing's not behind us. Man, that guy got all the minions down to half health. Too tough. Oh, that's right. I can use the wolf howl again because I've got both of them out now. If that, I wonder if that stacks, because if it does, yeah, they're both howling now, which would be 30%, sorry, 20% more damage instead of just 10. If it stacks, that'd be even better. I just want pizza. I blame Muck for mentioning pizza. And apparently 2 Toms. When she orders pizza, she puts in like the special requests. Send your finest delivery boy who is named Tom. Hey Kane, thanks for that lurk, buddy. Appreciate you. I remember reading a story about someone who every time they ordered, they said like, you know, they put like, send your cutest delivery driver or something. And one night they got a call from the place, and you know, they ordered from there very frequently. And it was like the old, apparently Asian man that worked there. And he's like, I'm only one working here tonight. Is it okay if I come? And we're like, yeah, no, I was just saying it to be funny. It's fine. Yeah, please, yes, bring me my food. Like, he called and asked for permission after reading the note. He's like, oh, I'm not cute. I gotta ask. Heartbreaking. It's actually 40% from the howls. It counts your howl with both wolves as well. My howl? Oh, so I get 20%, but that buffs... I try to say buffs and boosts. Boofs. So I get a 20% boof, they get a 20% boof, and then they scale from my 20% boof, so they get a total of 40% boof? Is that what you're saying, Coldfire? Am I understanding that correctly? Boof, yes. Buffs and boosts. Boofs. I only accept deliveries from cute men, especially pizza. Oh my gosh. Casual is sexist against female delivery pizza drivers. Cute man named Tom. Exclusive. I'll try to make an effort to use the Howl more often then, if that's how it works. If Cold Fire's got the 411 on this skill. The God of the Oh, I couldn't read it. I'm torn. Part of me wants the load screen to be over with as fast as possible. Part of me wants the load screen to have one of those buttons where it's like, click when ready, so that I could finish reading some of those notes. Now the wolves do fine damage, but the Sabertooth, he's the one shredding things with his new frenzy talent. Because every hit, he's just stacking dots up. I should say most hits, he's stacking dots up. Sleet Weavers. No one says that anymore? Sure they do. I'm bringing it back. Knock him down. I think we're almost as far as my first hardcore person got before dying. We're getting there. No, I got at least 4 more levels, because I remember I had just gone into Shaman. I was about to level and have enough points to try out that other totem that I never got to see. What was it? It was this, Summon Storm. So I was 4.999 points into that tree. That's where we were. Tear him down. Alright, let's leap over this way once they finish killing that. There's a level up. Alright, now, do I want +1 to max companions? Or just start working on, hang on. Start working on something else with the wolves. Let's get that. I mean, this tree doesn't have much of a draw for me. I could go health regen into bleeds so that they have dots as well. I could go for legendary bite so they just hit harder, but then they're not tougher or faster in any way. Get more health so they're tankier. You're still using the no, I've changed the club. Look, this is one with minion damage on it. This is like the 3rd or 4th weapon I've gone through, I think. I think it's the 3rd. I think it's the 3rd one. I could give them more health if they're gonna be the tank. Chill. More armor. Oh, this is armor and leech. Let's see, we're 7, so if I did 8, 9, 10, 11 for another companion, I could still max out Legendary Bite if I chose to do so. Let's try that out. Because the wolves right now are the ones that are dying. So let's give them more armor and health regen. Gives Tiger a level 2 club. Why are you weaponizing him? Someone get a squirt bottle. I could leap over that wall, but I don't want to, because then I'd be in there alone without my pets, and I'd be in trouble. So I'm not gonna do that. Do I have another... Yeah, okay, level 19, I get the next specialization slot. So 3 more levels, then I can start leveling a 3rd skill. I think the biggest skill for this character that I'm looking forward to seeing the talent tree for is the Scorpion. Unless they've added it since I last got to the Scorpion, which was a couple of characters back. I see, like, right now I am way ahead of my pets. There they are. Oh, that's the big boy. He down. It's hard to tell, other than just smashing Howl on cooldown, there's like no, there's no aura like the totem. I can't tell when it's still going. Hey Andraste, how are you? How you doing? Andraste, we're doing a little bit of last Epoch because it's Monday. We got our dailies done, did a chunk of the story in Guild Wars 2. And we're heading over here for the remainder of the evening. See how the beta game is coming along. So far I'm not seeing a lot of differences since the last time I played, but it's probably just that the stuff that they've added is just not related to my character of choice. Because I know they were doing like patches every couple of days, constantly fine-tuning things. It's been a nice process. The last time I was involved in a beta was one of the WoW expansions, and I had access to it for a brief time, and very quickly got bored of being in a beta. It was just like, you know, all my characters are going to get wiped. What's the point of playing this buggy thing, you know? But I don't know. It's been nicer being in, I guess, a community where the mods are actually talking and stuff constantly. There's a lot of communication, so it certainly makes me more patient. It's like, oh yeah, you know, they have said, okay, we're working on that in the next build. You know, they're very open with that. I just got off work. How is everyone? I'm good. Just got off work. Wow, it's 11:11 p.m. here. Level 17. Okay, what do we want? The healing from Hunter's Restoration also applies to your minions. That's after you melee. 2% increased damage per point. This effect is doubled while you have an active minion. Oh, that's you deal more damage, not your pet does more damage. So if I'm 100% relying on the pets, that doesn't actually help me a whole lot. Health. So I'm thinking either your pets have more health. Let's put at least 1 point into the thing where when I drink a potion, the pets also drink a potion, so that I have some sort of burst healing for them. Hey, Cyberside, what's up, buddy? Good to see you again. Alright, looks like our Sabertooth leveled as well. 20% increased mana efficiency, cooldown, recovery speed. Is that for me? I don't understand the point of that. Does more melee damage, has more crit strike, has more crit strike multiplier. More health, cold protection, incoming damage converted to cold, increase health regen, additional dodge. Sabertooth does frost damage. Sabertooth becomes an ice tiger, doing ice damage but taking more fire damage. I think I'm most drawn to this. Its dots do more damage, because right now I've got everything lined up for it to just stack bleeds every time it swings on a target. So anytime it's hitting the same target, it just keeps ramping up in damage. So let's just get Patient Predator. I like having one pet specialized to just doing heaps and heaps of damage. Alright. Fortified heater shield. Don't need that. Let's get the waypoint. Oh, almost forgot I'm not using the totem. There we go. It was good. This game looks dope. Oh, have you not seen this one yet, Cyber? This is Last Epoch. It's currently in beta. If you buy a full copy of the game, you can play it right now if you want to, but I will, full disclosure, it's not done yet. It's an action RPG. Think like, Diablo, Path of Exile, that kind of thing. However, one thing it's really got going for it, let me give you the 1 minute bomb of knowledge here. You pick a character at the beginning. There's currently 5 characters. This guy's a primalist. Think like a barbarian. When you get into the game, you've got a little primalist skill tree. Very tiny skill tree. It's okay. Once you get 20 points in this tree, these 3 appear. And look at how large these trees are. They're massive. You can do 5 points here, 10 here, 50 here, whatever. You can mix and match, and you have access to Beast Mastery, Shamanism, this is like shooting the elements, and Druid, which is like shape-shifting into werebears and all kinds of crazy stuff, controlling plants. And you can use these in any combination you want. So right there, that is a ton of customization. In addition to that, here's the Coupe de Gracie. The skills that you put on your bar down here, like here's Summon Wolf, it has a skill tree too. So the skills, there's like 100 skills with talent trees in this game. The customization is insane. Like just wolves, if just summon wolves, I can make lightning wolves, I can make wolves with high dodge, wolves that stack bleeds on the target, so they like use dots, wolves that just hit really freaking hard and crit a lot, a higher quantity of wolves that are just normal wolves, but I have more of them, tanky wolves right here, and that's just wolves, and each skill maxes at 20 points, so you can't get everything, but you can get a lot of stuff. So you do have to make choices. But I think this game will easily catch up to Grim Dawn in popularity. I don't know about Path of Exile, because Path of Exile has, it's already become a very large company with a very big multiplayer scene. I don't know if this can, this would not immediately catch up to that, but I think it will do quite well for itself. Okay. So we got a quest to come into this cave here. The story of this is a lot more interesting than any of the others I've seen as well. Like, I like the Diablo story. The Path of Exile story doesn't really hook me. I have to kind of force myself to read the stuff. Grim Dawn was pretty interesting. This one, with all like the getting hurled around through time, it's very obvious, like, it's getting crazy. Because sometimes you're in like the ancient age or dinosaurs. Right now we're like at the end time where everything's all dark. But yeah, it's pretty rad. Tear the scorpion apart. With the activatable button for the Sabretooth is Flurry Swipes. It does 3 hits in rapid succession. I wonder if all 3 of those hits count as normal attacks for the applying bleeds talent that we got. Hey, Wistful. Wistful, this is Last Epoch. It is an action RPG, same kind of genre as games like Diablo. It is in beta right now. If you buy it, you can play it immediately. I was given a copy to stream it to get a little bit more attention on it, but I'm not endorsed. I'm allowed to give my honest opinion. I think this has a lot of promise. And mainly due to the insane level of character customization this game has. I think it's going to be a big hit with the action RPG communities. It'll probably catch up to Grim Dawn in popularity. We will see if it hits Path of Exile levels or not. But to summarize what I just told Cyber for Wistful, when you make a character, there's 5 characters to choose from. I chose a Primalist. When you look at the Primalist skill tree, it looks like this little dinky tree. However, once you get 20 points in it, the Beast Mastery tree, the Shaman tree, and the Druid tree become available for you to do whatever you want. You can mix and match, you can go all in one, whatever, but 3 massive skill trees become available to you. In addition to that, any skill that you put on your bar down here, such as, let's say, Summon Wolf, you have a talent tree for that as well. So there's 100 skills in the game that each have a talent tree. And you can't get everything on here. You have to make some choices. But with just wolves, there's lightning wolves, tanky wolves, dodgy wolves, wolves that stack bleeds and dot targets, wolves that just hit slow but really hard, higher quantity of wolves. You could play the game 100 times and even play the same class every time and never have the same experience if you wish. But it's very, very neat. And being someone who's a big fan of pet builds, this game has the Primalist, which you can become a Beastmaster, which is what I'm trying now. And it also has a Necromancer, which is your standard Necromancer, but it's very similar to the Diablo 2's Necromancer, where you can have just a freaking army behind you. There are 2 classes that are very, very fun for me. In its current state, would you recommend it? It seems slower than Grim Dawn. I would say that I'm playing slower because this is my 3rd hardcore character, Kemergod. If I wanted to be going quickly, I would be up here in front swinging with my minions. But this is my 3rd hardcore tune, and I'm a scaredy cat right now. So I'm basically sacrificing some damage output by me not being up there and auto-attacking much. But that's why. Let's see. Potions restore additional health. Let's get Gift of the Wilderness. All right, 1 more point, and then we unlock the other trees. So, would you recommend it? Let's say you bought this game on a Saturday morning, and you were just going to play all day Saturday. I would say by Saturday night or mid-Sunday, you would finish the story content that has currently been released. Kind of like beating the Diablo campaign before you start doing rifts. After that, there is an endless dungeon. It is very fun, but if you're the type of person who could do Diablo rifts or Path of Exile's Delve, like all day Saturday and have fun the whole time, yes, I would say this game in its current version would be fun for you. However, if you are not that kind of person, maybe you should wait until they release more of the story. I say you will finish the story around level 40, and you can start Endless Dungeon. I don't know what the max level is. From glancing at other streamers that we've rated in the past on nights where we've done Last Epoch, I know it's at least like 70 or 80 or higher. Wolves just leveled. Let's put another point into Earthborn so they get more armor and more lifesteal, I think it was. Yeah, they have more lifesteal now. So right now the wolves are kind of the tanks. I mean, they do respectable damage, but the wolves are closer to tanks. The Sabertooth stacks a bleed every time it attacks with the build I've gone for. So its damage keeps getting higher and higher and higher every second that it's on the same mob. So it's kind of like the ultimate damage dealer for my party right now. Just gotta stay alive and let them do their thing. Okay, so something I wanted to check. If you look at the Sabertooth's health, so I just drank 2 potions. That's all it did, and I'm completely out of potions now. So that having only 1 point in that potion talent is kind of unimpressive. I'm not sure if that's worth keeping for a 1-pointer or not, and I don't know if it's worth sinking a ton of points into. All right, here's some replacement potions. So my current belt can hold 3 pots, so that's as much as I can carry. Nice for being strategic. I'm trying, Cyber. Players can reach up to level 100, White Tiger says. Okay, cool. That's nice. The higher the ceiling, the better, in my opinion. I would say, even though it didn't greatly affect me, because I only played it for a couple months, one of the biggest things I loved about the idea of Black Desert Online was the fact that there was no maximum level. Like, oh my god, I've never heard of an MMO with no max level. And from what I understand, it's just every level after 50 is just like maybe twice as hard to get as the one before it. So I think like the highest level people in the world that managed to grind out like 1% of a level per day every day they try. They've hit like 63 or 64 or something like that. But you can leave your character logged in overnight doing something monotonous like fishing, and you will get like 0.001% of a level per fish you catch or something like that. But it was just... I loved that there was no roof. Like, every day I could come back, and as long as one of those numbers was a little bit higher than what it was before, I was like, I've made progress today, and it felt really good. So any game that has a really high max level, where even it's like, oh man, I just played last Epoch for 5 hours, I didn't get any new gear, no upgrades, but I got some levels, or my XP bar moved a bit, Like, that's a good feeling. Unless you died on hardcore, and then, you lost everything. We're not going to talk about that. Alright, giant scorpions. Have I unlocked another specialization slot yet? No, I haven't. I'm 18. Okay, so next level up, I'll have a new specialization slot. Oh boy. Alright, let's summon the totem just to roar these guys out. This is a frenzy totem. When they have that orange ring under them, they hit really quickly and really hard. It's kind of like lust. Oh boy, I did not like how close I was to all those mobs. Alright, another point in Patient Predator to up his the bleed damage on the kitty cat. Okay, there's some kind of bombs raining down. Glyph of the Guardian. And they're all injured, so I'll let them heal up for a second. So I got some crafting mats I just sent back to the bank. And whoa, hey big guy. What's your sign? Old chest, 2 passive points confirmed. Open the chest. Oh, yeah. I remember we reported on the bugs on the first day. I don't remember giving 2 points. I think they might have buffed it. I remember the first day we played this, we reported a bug that the chest gives you the reward even before you've committed to opening the chest. Not sure if it's supposed to do that or not. Level 19. Alright, so we got 2 points to spend. We'll spend 1 point here. Unlock Master Trees. So now we can go to any of the others. I was planning on doing Beast Mastery. And as you can see, should you choose to use it, after 5 points in Beast Mastery, you get Summoned Bear. And after 10 points in Beast Mastery, you get Summoned Scorpion. And then, of course, everything in this tree is related to your summons. So first row, you and your minions get poison protection and increased health regen. You and your minions do more damage. And 1 strength and 5 health per point. Now the minions, I'm pretty sure... Here, hold on. I'm going to change my bar and then put Sabretooth back. Okay, here we go. So it gains 20 health and 4% increased damage per point of strength. So, if I go for just strength, it gets 4% damage and more health per point. If I go for this, it just gets 7% more damage per point. But the strength also gives me health. So this is kind of an all-rounder. So I think I like the strength more. Hey, Daclags, what's up, buddy? I feel like I haven't gotten to talk to you in a while. How are you? However, Savagery levels up into this other stuff. And I do not know. Is health? Talon Warrior. Alright. For now, let's get Ursine's Strength, just to make all of us less chance of dying. And we got a specialization slot. So, currently, and you see right here, at release, all skills will have trees, but the ones below do not have one yet. So Frenzy Totem, Healing Wind, and Atera's Blessing don't have one yet. The ones up here all do have complete trees. Surprised that Swipe is, oh no, Swipe is there, never mind. Thank you. I haven't seen you in a while. You still into Last Epoch, I see. Yes, which is good. The game is rough on Twitch right now as far as how many streamers. I try to do it once a week when I can. So the full disclosure, Daclags, is I recently got accepted to be an ArenaNet partner, which is Guild Wars 2, which I would say is my main game at this time. But Monday, unless Guild Wars 2 is just insane for me that night, we try to do another game on Monday nights, and today is that. And so we're back on Last Epoch. I think this is my fourth Last Epoch stream, I want to say. Doing like one a week. I think this is the fourth one. But I do have a lot of fun playing in it. Looking forward to when the Scorpion gets a talent tree. I am looking forward to that. Unless it's already happened, and I just haven't seen it yet, because I've made a brand new Primalist. So let me... The safe bet would be Fury Leap. Probably going to do that for now, because of this right here. Wolves and saber-tooth pets leap with you. So if you have to go over a wall, your pets come with you, and you're not just left on your own. So I'll go for that, and then I can always change it later if I want to. We have to force him into a variety. Yeah, I mean, when I first started streaming, of course, I was all over the place with different games. But I freely admit, after having great success in one game, I kind of pigeonholed myself in that one game. Which I don't think in and of itself is a bad thing, but there are pros and cons to it. So there are some other games that I am also looking forward to dabbling in when they come out. But yeah, that's how it is now. Okay, returned to Jehovah in the council chambers. Okay. So we're going to return back there now. I probably have a quest to turn in. I wish the music played constantly. I've got the music cranked up in game, but only sometimes does it play any songs. It feels so quiet when I'm not talking if the music stops. Alright, Jehovah. The refuge, goodbye. Okay. XP, got some gold. Find the city, find the ledger. Okay. Does it tell me... How do I look at the quest? Alright, here we go. Ledger. Found this study in the upper district. Okay. And... Where's the upper district? Right here. So I probably missed it while I was there. Yeah, get that. I found huge success in horror games. I'm forced to play them now. I had pretty good success. A viewer, Kemergod, he gifted me the Resident Evil 2 remake when that came out. And so I did that, and I am not good with horror games. So of course they loved it because I was the whole time. But that's the only thing that was horror related that I have done on here. Why don't I have an arrow on my map? Let me read that quest again. Here's the study. Back in the upper district. Am I in the right place? There's an offshoot from this level. Maybe that's it. Alright, let's run around. Hey, Yukai Kalemas, how are you, buddy? I am good. I'm great. I'm fantastic. We did some Guild Wars 2 for the night and got some daily stuff done that I like to do each day. And currently, as you can see, we're doing some beta Last Epoch right now. And gonna play this till the end of the stream tonight. And then be back on Guild Wars 2 tomorrow. Alright, Heirs of Study. Okay, cool. That is what we were looking for. That's weird that it didn't give me, like, a quest pointer. Dad Booty, yeah. Talking about, what was her name? Claire, I think? Yeah, Kemmer gave us the game, and he paid like an extra couple of dollars to get this biker suit for Claire so that her booty looked better. Oh my gosh. Pathologic 2 is new, and if you haven't ever seen Doki Doki, that will flip your brain. Pathologic 2? Is that a horror game? Wait, Doki Doki isn't a horror game, is it? Browsing reward, here you go. Passive point earned. Okay. I want to put 1 point in this so that this bar is unlocked, and then probably go back to Ursine Strength. Alright, let's take a look at this stuff. Not an upgrade, not an upgrade. No, and no. Okay, so we can sell this stuff to clear the inventory out. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. It is. It is? Oh. Oh shoot, that's not where I needed to go. That was my town portal back to the Erza's study. Hold on, hold on. This is not where I need to go. Doki Doki Literature Clause, massive warning before you play it. Huh. I thought it was... I never said that, Tiger. Yo, do you know what I still have that was gifted to me, guys, that I haven't played, that someone spent like $45 on? What was that freaking horrible looking game? Outlast. Someone gifted us Outlast with the Whistleblower DLC. And I looked it up to see if it was safe to play on Steam. And there are male zombies with full frontal nudity, like their dangly bits are hanging out. And there's apparently one scene in the game where you walk in on a guy flopping around on top of a headless corpse, talking about how smooth she is. And apparently, yes, it's allowed on Twitch, but if you zoom in on any parts and spend more than a second looking at them, then they get you. But other than those things, it's apparently a terrifying game. So, yeah. You know what I have that was still, what I still have that was gifted to me? A solid gold medallion from the reign of some Ethiopian king. Next gen, I feel like you could, I mean, I often get emails where Nigerian princes are trying to hook me up. I haven't gotten any gold medals from Ethiopian kings, though. Oh, wow, that leveled up really quick. Alright. Making our way downtown. We're making our way northeast. They had that quest marker up there. Now, again, if you're playing this game yourself, you can be up there and you can be swinging with your pets if you choose to do a pet build. I'm not, simply because I'm a scaredy cat, because this is my third hardcore character. Just being super, super scared. Is actually the stats that it buff the pets also buff you. So I'm decently tanky as far as hit points go, and decent melee damage because it's the same stat that buffs the pets. I'm just not wanting to get popped like I did the last 2 times. Have you tried Kingdom of Amalur Reckoning? Yes, Yukaika. This was years ago before I ever streamed. But, like, even before Steam, I've actually got it on my shelf behind me, like the DVD case. Yeah, I remember I beat the game. I tried out the summons in the game. There's, like, one spell that summons a skeleton, and it is so bad. It's like they didn't spend much time on the pet AI, so it's just terrible. So I ended up beating the game with chakrams. And I remember I did every single quest until I was like 90% of the way through the game. And then I just wanted to see the ending, and I just rushed to the end without doing the side quests for the last like 10%. But overall, yeah, I had fun. Oh, potion. This Void Cleric was like just draining me through a sippy straw. Break that. Oh, he revived. Revives after 2 seconds. I didn't see that in time. Turned out he was a rich dude who had a fortune he wanted to share. I actually went to Africa and got the medallion. I had to ask. I just got it from a friend today. It was a good game, Yukaika. I don't remember how long ago that came out, but it was good. I enjoyed it. If you've got similar taste to me, you'll probably have fun. The chakrams were really fun weapons. They just... It was almost like you were controlling them telekinetically. Like, you would throw them and then they would just, like, whiz through the air, and you could do certain combos and have them just, like, spiral around you, or just fan out in front of you and come back to your hand, whatever. It was, they scaled with int, I had gone like caster stats because I wanted to make the friggin' the summoned creature, and then it was just terrible. So I was like, alright, well, I guess we're doing chakrams. We're this far in the game. I can't remember what the new one coming out was. The new... what next gen? The new medallion from Africa that you're talking about? I'm hardly keeping up with that conversation. Travel east beyond the ruins of Welrin. So I guess we're in the ruins of Welrin right now, by the way. Making our way eastbound. Alright, so I just used all my potions just to give the pets a little bit more health. And they all just died. Crap. Alright. Gonna have to get our hands dirty. And I have one potion right now. Oh shoot, no. Okay, that's fine. The pet's timed out so I can summon a new one. I was, again, I could have just walked in there and meleeed until one of us won, but I didn't want to do that. Another interesting feature this game has, watch this, look at my mana. I don't have enough to do this. You can go negative. You can go negative mana one time. Once you're in the negative, you can't do anything else with your mana until you're out of the negative, but you can go negative mana. Never seen a game do that. It's kind of cool. I mean, I from like a D&D perspective, I would like to imagine that would give you like a severe nosebleed or something. But it's neat. Leap just leveled up. So next level I can leap and have the wolves and the cat leap with me. I can't remember what the new was coming out. Episode 2 of Fate of Atlantis for AC Odyssey comes out tomorrow. Episode 2. So is that a show? I've not heard of that. Oh my lord, Muck, no. I don't know when you said that. Probably talking about next gen's medallions. I wasn't trying to make a bad joke. I mean, I was following along with that story. Can break that door open? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Now, the pathing in this game is insanely good, you guys. Like, I can leap over a wall, and the pets will find a way to me, but sometimes that might mean them, like, you know, going around a really long path to get to me. It's like right now, they're probably going all the way down there and around to get up here. Once I get that next talent, though, they'll be able to just leap with me. Went to Africa, so I just treat something a coin dash as feasible on this museum rarity. So wait, hold on, you're being serious right now, next gen. You're not just making up some weird, crazy internet story. Like, if it's museum rarity, assuming you're still not lying to me, why not go... I mean, can you sell that? Like, surely you could sell that to a collector or something, right? Or does it just, like, mean a lot to you? Because I collect coins. Oh, because you're the collector. Well, there you go. Okay. Toxic Honey Badger. Nice name. Muckling Douglas Bartholomew Redfield Esquire the Fourth thanks you for the lurk. Appreciate you, buddy. And once again, for anybody who doesn't know, I do giveaways every Friday. This channel is mostly RPG centered. Lately, that's a lot of Guild Wars and a little bit of Last Epoch. And every Friday, we give away a Humble Bundle package. So if you want to give in on that, if you want to get in on that, type exclamation giveaway, and you can have a shot every Friday at winning $100 worth of games if you are just here periodically or just have the stream open periodically. You support me, I pay you back with lottery tickets. It belongs in a museum. Oh, Indy. Where's my pets? Guys, this is not good. We've got a severe... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... Okay, so we've actually hit a bug here that would get me killed. My pets aren't with me, but it showed them as summoned, so I couldn't summon them. The summon button was the command button. So I'm gonna have to town portal out and back in to get them to rejoin me. So that's the first bug that could have gotten me killed that we've seen today. This area always bugs out. Last time you had to leap to get them, and I'm 1 point away from that this time. You have a better memory than me. What a shock, I know. I wish, what's the skill? Serpent Strike. Poisons the target and requires a polearm. I wish you could use Serpent Strike with like a short spear or a dagger. What I'm getting at is a one-handed weapon. I wish I could do it with a one-handed weapon. That way I could use it with a shield. I would really like that. I'm gonna try something out. I just put Healing Wind on my bar instead of my auto attack. Try this out. So Healing Wind doesn't have a skill tree yet, but it is a very capable area of effect heal. Let's see how this does. Also have to watch my mana, because I'm going to be using a lot of moves that use up mana. Whoa, that is a lot of spiders. I'm glad I've got AoE cleave on these things. Sabretooth just leveled up. Let's just get another point in Patient Predator, because we is patience. Did you get the chip emote yet? No. I need to... Not that I'm not going to copy anyone exactly. I mean, to my knowledge, I'm sure. All the pictures that humanity's ever drawn, I'm going to be copying somebody and not realize it. Can you show me, like, just for brainstorming, show me the emotes that you've got that are like a cat attacking someone, Tiger. I'm picturing him like nomming on my hand. I'm just trying to figure out how to best fit it into the tiny frame that an emote slot takes up. Tiger is our guru of kitty emotes. I'll tell you what. Chip is in my my naughty book right now, with him slacking on his streamer duties. Just comes in here, says hi, leaves, shows up 4 hours later when the stream is over. Kitty emotes. Andraste's got us. Andraste, the next emote for the channel is going to be Chip, like, nomming on my hand, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to make it look like. Well, come to my aid. Oh my gosh. How is a king a genie? I feel like that's not how that works. Sapphire Ring of Remedy. There we go. Also, the Frenzy Totem you can't yet level up either. It doesn't have a skill tree yet either. I bet it's going to be pretty wild once it gets one. Oh man, this isn't the way to go either? Oh my gosh. Like, this is... Wait, that's the way that we entered this place. Why does it want me to go back out the way that we came in? I'm so confused. Is that the pointer for a different quest? I'm gonna keep going down this hall till it ends, because I feel like we've come this far. How does it work then? I think it just sits on a shelf. Do the Healing Wind, just keep everything topped off, make it nice and easy. There we go, guys. Summoned wolves and Sabretooths leap with you. There we go. So now I can do that to save a little bit of time. And right after we land, they get a damage bonus as well from the other talent. Andraste, the red, like, vein bulge icon, the anime icon to show anger above it, until I zoomed in on that emote, I thought that that was, like, a red hair bow. signifying that it was like a girl cat. And then I zoomed in, I'm like, oh, it's angry. Okay. There's a good leap. Here, hang on. Oh, I got music on max. Here. Let's do that. Let's try this out. Got a little bit more background noise now. I only have basic kitty emotes. I see that last one get used a lot. I guess we say horrifying things in this channel often. I like how there's apparently no ceiling here, guys, because we just jumped over the corner of the wall. Wait, what is that ring? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Hold on. Minion increase minion health. That's gonna replace this one. 29% of minion health is nothing to scoff at. Come on, there we go. Leap over here, boys. Or girls, I don't know. I'm assuming genders on cats and dogs. Oh, we're getting there, guys. We're let's see, last time we were 4 levels in that. Okay, so if we get, like, we're about to level. So if we get like 1.1 more levels, will be the highest we ever got in hardcore. It's a shame that the record is that easy to beat, but that's how far we need to go. Can I jump that? It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Just this dungeon has no ceiling, guys. Honestly, I hope that gets changed. It seems like they made like the start of a physics engine for like a leap attack, and then they just didn't finish it, it feels like. The fact that you can leap to any square that you can stand in, no matter what's between A and B, seems a little weird. If it was teleport, I wouldn't care. But the fact that you're seeing me leap up like through obstacles and then back down through obstacles seems odd. Now that's a game design decision. I would like to see that change though. Just have it like no line of sight or something. Pretty sure this lady was a bad Mama Jamma if I remember right. Yep. Passive point earned. That's what you get. Let's see, Warriors, leather bit. Nope, not an upgrade. Okay. Bear next level. Should we choose to use it? I don't know if we will or not. Oh my gosh, I was trying to get close to the wall, not enter that portal. Ah, drink water. All right. Take 2. Okay, that one worked. Just couldn't see the other part I was trying to click on. Oh boy, you brought friends. So next major level up, we'll have access to Summon Bear should we choose to use it. If we choose to use it, we may want to stop using the leap because we'll always leave it behind. We'll be leaving behind the tank. It's interesting how they did this. It's like, you almost never see potions drop, but then you use some potions so you're below the maximum, and then you just start seeing them all the time. I don't hate it. It's just it's a unique approach. Just do this to top off. Oh no! Oh my gosh. I almost didn't react to that in time. I don't know if you guys saw that. There was these faint purple circles under my feet that were about to detonate, like that right there. And I was under like 8 to 10 of them. And yeah, I slammed 2 potions and moved, and that combined, I barely lived. The pets are all half health. I want to see, does zoning fully heal them? If only you had some kind of movement ability to escape. I think it was on cooldown there. I don't know. What entered my mind first was move and potion, so I did that. What is this door? The Forgotten Cave. Well, let's check it out. I don't know. I haven't been doing a lot of, you know, going down the road less traveled type of thing. Let's see what's in the Forgotten Cave. You know, that guy earlier was talking about how, like, the this section of Twitch for last Epoch was pretty quiet. I want to pull it up real quick and see. Oh my. Wow, he wasn't kidding. Check that out. That's it. And thank you for playing. This guy must have just started out. Fastest leveling spec. Sounds like that guy's more of a professional than I am. The last, I think it was Monday before last that we did last Epoch. There was like, I don't know, 6 to 10 people in here. I don't know. It's weird because Guild Wars 2 was also pretty quiet today, which felt weird to me because the reset was today, but, I don't know. Maybe people with gerbs. No! Pike of the Leech. Oh, it's fine. I'm not autoing, so I don't need leech gear. Unless it was like Pike of the Leeching Minions. More like Winions, am I right? There's something of regrowth. That could be interesting. When do you normally play Guild Wars 2? Next gen, I play, as you may already know, I stream every single night after 9 p.m. Eastern Time. In the past, like, 3 months, every night has been Guild Wars 2, other than, like, 4 nights. And even tonight, from, like, 9 to 10:30, I did Guild Wars 2 stuff, because there's, like, a lot of... I say daily quests, but it's not like daily quests in other games that are unenjoyable. Like, I log in, I've got, like, these plants in my, my home that I can, get... Like, they're ripe every day, and I can get stuff from them. It's like free rewards, free in-game cash. So there's a lot of, you know, just rewards for logging in each day like that. And I went around and did all those. I did a quick guild mission with 3 viewers we knocked out that got our guild some XP. But I play it pretty much every day. Much to White Tiger's chagrin. I'd rather see Muck play more games like this. I do have fun in Guild Wars 2. I do. That's not going to stop in anytime in the near future. And that's even further influenced by the fact that they you know, were up to partner me, which was even more incentive. Not that I really needed it, because I was already having a blast on the game. But I am totally up for doing something down the road less traveled, at least once a week. Yeah, you know, Matt, of course, likes Guild Wars 2 more for me because that's where I met him. So that's of course his main thing. But from our perspective, Guild Wars 2 was like my 10th game on Twitch. From Matt's perspective, it's the only game he's really seen me do up until this. So let's do Healing Wind, get the guys healed up a little bit. Healing Wind is a solid option now, and it doesn't even have a tree yet, so I'm sure it's going to be some pretty crazy healing. Oh, wow, I got 4 things leveled up, guys. Okay. Boop. We've unlocked Summon Bear. Alright, Wolf. We've unlocked Additional Companion, so now I can have Bear with my other stuff. What else? Sabretooth. Another Point Patient Predator. Leap. I mean, really, the pack leader is the only thing that's really good for what I'm doing. I might change this to Bear in just a second. Hold on. So Summon Bear. Summon Bear does have a skill tree. Bear can use Swipe with a 5-second cooldown. Okay. More Swipe recovery. More melee damage and melee stun. More health and stun avoidance per point. When your bear kills an enemy, you have a 10% chance to summon a claw totem at the enemy's location. But does the bear have to get the last hit of all my stuff? Armored bears. Bears have more armor per point. Your bears retaliate with Thorn Burst when they take 75 damage. That's a good one. So let me show you guys this. This, anytime they get hit for 75 or more total, they emit Thorn Nova. But this over here, it now only takes 30 damage to trigger the Nova. However, the bears become a ranged pet. They sit back and go, wah, and they throw like darts. It looks so goofy. But if you have a whole horde of pets, the bear's the one in the back shooting these darts, and it's not triggering the thorns. But if it's the only one, if it's your only pet, and you run behind it so everything hits the bear, every 30 damage emits an explosion. And it's just like, pop, 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 boom, boom, boom. You know, it's very crazy. But from my brief experience with the bear, if you've got any other pets, don't use Thorn Bear. And then there's a bunch of interesting talents after Thorn Bear, but you heard what I just said. More damage per point, more bleed chance per point, more crit. I mean, this is a 1-pointer and gives it an AoE ability, so let's probably get that. And then I guess try Tanky Bear. Let's try this. Let's despecialize Leap. Let's get Bear. And let's get Swipe, and then we'll get Thick Hide, so it's tankier. And hold on, can I put the bear over here? Actually, wait a minute. Let's put the Frenzy Totem over there. All right, so I can still leap, but I'm leaping alone. That's a pretty good looking bear. That's a better looking bear than my Guild Wars 2 bear that everyone calls malnourished. Let's see. All right. So how does he scale? Fear causes to run away. Oh, I can. Oh, wait, hold on. So he can fear everyone around him if I do that. Interesting. I have to try that on a boss and see if that works. I was to go to MC so easy, it's true. I could play LOL and that would be more to Matt's liking by that logic. I like it, good salt mine. Yeah, I enjoyed LOL back in the day when I played it, but on the nights when I would like come home from work and I would just sit down to play LOL, and at that time the games were usually like 40 minutes to an hour. Now LOL games are much shorter. But let's say I played 3-hour-long League of Legends games. I lost all of those 3 games, which is just 3 games. Yeah, you could lose all 3. I would go to bed so angry. Like, I feel like I just wasted all of my me time for that 24-hour period. It felt awful. So, and on top of that, a majority, not all, of the LoL community is one of the most toxic communities that I've ever been a part of. Hey, Reku SJ, I'm good. How are you doing? Is it like late for you? It's right at midnight right now. I usually go till close to 1 a.m. my time, so I got about another hour in me. Doing good. How are you? I'm great. I'm great. We did some Guild Wars 2 as we do every single night earlier. On Mondays we tried to mix it up with another game a little bit, and right now I'm doing some beta testing for Last Epoch. It's a new action RPG that's coming out. I've made a Beastmaster, as you can see by all my fuzzy friends here, and we're giving this a shot. Another hour. What time is it? It's right at midnight right now, so one more hour will be about 1 a.m. and then I'll get about 7 hours of sleep, and then I'll go to work feeling okay. Not fantastic, but okay. Okay. If you started LOL again, maybe we could multi-stream with Saint Peach. I assume by your statement that Saint Peach is a League of Legends streamer, Tiger? Is that just like a friend of yours, or what's the deal there? Did you get the application to me on Discord for the beta testing? Wait, what? The application to me on... Hold on. Next Gen, are you talking about an application for Last Epoch? Is that what you mean? Oh, here's that pike you wanted me to get like an hour ago. Hopefully you can become a full-time streamer. Riku, that would be the dream. I'm very, very far away from that right now. To be vague, because I don't have a problem with it, but in America, it seems to be like taboo to talk about your wages. It is what it is. But we'll just say that the money I made off Twitch last month, which was quite good because of one viewer named Joe Neals that absolutely made it rain Twitch subs in my channel last month. It was the most I'd ever made in a single month. It was the most I'd ever made in a single month. And it equated to like a week and a half of work pay. And so, of course, normally, you know, in a month, I make about 4 weeks of pay. So I'm even on my best month, I'm pretty far off from being able to quit my day job. But maybe someday that would be the dream, because I enjoy this a heck of a lot more than doing tech support for people, which is my day job. A heck of a lot more, I tell you what. No, Next Gen, I found out about Last Epoch through Bax CD, another streamer slash friend slash viewer. He contacted them and said, hey, if you want to give me a key, I'll stream your game for you and try. He's super into free stuff, I'll say that. So he contacted them and basically said, I'll stream your game and you give me a copy for free, because you can pre-order the full version of this game for $10, but to get the version that has beta access, I think it's $20 right now. And they were like, and they looked at his channel and they looked at the size of it and they're like, okay, sure. And then he's like, oh, hold on. And he totally, it was... The part of me that knows proper social graces was crying inside when he did this. He invites me to a Discord chat, and I'm like, oh yeah, what's up? Then he invites this guy that works for Last Epoch into the chat, and he goes, this is Muck, he streams too. Bye! And he leaves. And I'm like, what? Hi. You know, and I'm just like completely unprepared for this, and it was so unprofessional, and I was just like, my chest was constricting at how cringe it was. And the guy just, he thought it was funny. And he talked to me for a while, and we made some small talk. It turned out we both had a huge love of like the Diablo 2 Necromancer with like the 30 minions. I was like, yeah, it looks like your game has pet builds, so I'd probably go straight for trying those. And then he asked to see like my channel link, and I showed it to him. And at that time, I'll just say at the very least, it was a little bit larger than Bax's. So Bax made the cut, so I immediately made the cut. And he's like, all right, yeah, sure. And he's like, so you want a key, right? Like, that's what you're here for. That's why you're making small talk with me. I'm like, I'd love to try it if you're willing. And so he's like, all right. And then a minute later, he had a key and he just gave it to me. So that's how I found out about the game. Percent super allocated points. Okay, so if we're just going for Super Tank Bear, let's just go for Thick Hide right now. I love it. Oh, it's 35 for beta access. To some people, 10 USD is nothing. Yeah, and to others it's not. Bax lives in Brazil, and I'm only talking about Bax because we were already on this topic. Otherwise, I wouldn't like flaunt this. And this is going to be super vague, okay? Bax lives in Brazil. Brazil is in a really rough spot right now. Like, income is hard to get at the moment. There's so many people without jobs right now. So that's what I'll say about that. So he has to be very careful with his funds. Yeah, for me, $10 is not nothing, but if I plan ahead, I can do stuff. Like, especially now that my Twitch is starting to get to the point where it's kind of paying its own bills. Because, you know, early on, even just like electricity, it was 100% not doing that. Ooh, potion. Anytime those those purple rings hit you, it's like it stun locks you for just a fraction of a second, but it's long enough that if you're in multiple rings, they will all hit you. Oh, wrong button. I did the fear. I needed to be doing this. The main thing I want to keep doing... see, the bear still has a slower movement and reaction time, so he ends up the last one there fight. But what I'm thinking is if there's ever a fight where like all those squishy pets die, the bear will live and hold the mobs long enough for me to get the squishy pets back up. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Mutt confuses interrogation with flirting. Oh god, that's an old clip. Dude, I did not pick up on what that guy was selling. I did not. Just as hard. I mean, that's Twitch for you. Years, even Dr. Luciano has issues with it. Yeah, well, okay, hold on. If we're gonna... Dr. Luciano, though, his issue, I will, first of all, I'm going to blanket statement say, I don't know a lot about the Philippines. However, Dr. Luciano is supporting his father's medical bills, and his dad has a lot of medical issues. So I think like 99% of the money he makes, no, I'm sorry, he says that $1 of every sub goes to charity. So each subscription that goes to his channel, he gets a dollar that sends to charity, and he keeps $1.50 and he gives it for his dad's medical bills. So that's what's happening. He's very open with it, and unless he's lying, which there's no reason for him to do that, that's what's happening with his income. But he streams full time, and that's what he does with all of what he gets. My understanding with but the thing, Dr. Luciano though is partnered. The other guy that I was talking about earlier, Bax, he's not. His channel is currently much smaller than Luciano's is. Luciano, I heard him tell this story because I was like you lucky son of a gun when he told this story. Dr. Luciano is at like a TwitchCon or something. I'm gonna go to town and clear up my bags, by the way. Luciano was at a TwitchCon or something, or some event where there was Twitch staff, and he was talking to them and making small talk with them, and one of them pulled him aside and said, hey, I'll sign into this computer into your Twitch. And he's like, okay, and they're like, check your dashboard. And he's like, what? And he looks at his dashboard, and he had the partner check mark. Like, they just liked him at the event, and they just gave him partner. And I was like, what? Like, I was both very happy for him, and I was also, I admit it, I was super salty. Because I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? Because I know so many people that have applied like 12 times over the course of 2 years and stuff like that, trying to get it, and just no luck. And he just, here you go. But he is a super nice guy. Like, the logical, non-emotional side of my brain does not hold it against him at all. But the emotional side of my brain is jealous and salty, for sure. I admit that. Okay, sell this, sell the... Whoa, hold on. That's a minion health ring. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. Where does this go? Oh, oh, wait. Okay, that goes where the book is. No, I don't want that. Alright, no. 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 The minion stat is okay, but not great. So it increase minion damage. I would consider doing the salvage thing on some of this stuff, but I have the salvage would cost me a lot of money, and I do already have a lot of the crafting mats related to minion stats. Your chat, send them to me. I'll buy them the last Epoch if they can't afford it. Wow, next gen, that's very generous of you. If I meet another streamer interested in doing this, if they bring it up, I will give them your name. We'll see what happens. Armored bears or claw totem? Okay, I guess another point there for now. I wish I could see the only way I know how to do this. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys this. If I change this, that desummons the bear. Put the bear back, and it becomes the summon button instead of the activate button. Then hold Alt mouse over it, and I can see its stats down at the bottom. 30 health per strength, 4% damage per strength, 30 health per level. I summon the bear, and that changes to the roar ability, and I can't see those stats without doing that crazy combo again. I would like to see that changed. I would also like to see a way to like mouse over it and see 5,462 health, whatever. I would like to see its exact hit points, damage, stuff like that. A switch for you, right? I don't think Eli that always not the kind of person. Yeah, I didn't either, Riku. I'm the kind of person that tries to cover all my bases when I say a statement. I consider myself to be pretty good with my words. Like, I'm almost never in trouble because I misspoke, except when somebody is recording everything I say and chopping up one word from each sentence to make really raunchy sounding mixtapes. I think that's the only time that anything I say is taken out of context. Unfortunately, he's done it 11 times. But yeah, as a white male, there's like, if I say anything the wrong way, there's someone on the internet who's going to try to rip me to shreds. So I'm very careful with my words. It's the truth. That's just like the product of my upbringing. If you're outside the US, you can. It's easier to get partnered. Yes, I have heard about that. If you're not in what Twitch calls a Class A country, and I don't know exactly what that definition entails, but I know that US is considered a Class A country. They have a higher need for partners. There's less of them. You know, in America, and probably the state of Georgia alone, there's probably 80 Fortnite players trying to get partnered. So it's harder to get partnered here because there's more competition. 10% increased chance to find potions for point, and potions are 10% stronger. Every 3 seconds, your next melee attack does increased damage per point and has a chance per point to inflict bleeding on hit. So if I wanted to do bleeds, I would go up this route. You take less damage per point if you've hit an enemy with a hit in the last 2 seconds. I'm not doing a lot of swinging, so that's not really going to work. So this whole second row, if I'm not swinging, I don't care much. So I'll probably keep working on these two things. So let's just keep getting flat strength. You can be honest with Doctor too. I've had some very long dude. He often goes into just chatting and just chats it up for long periods of time, and I've had some good conversations with him. It wasn't a lot of back and forth, just the two of us, because he's a very high-ranking member in Royale, so he always has like 200 or 300 people there. But yeah, I've had some good talks with him. Like, he's a good person where you can like say something and he won't take it like, if there's a wrong way and a right way to take the statement you said, he'll take it the right way. That said, I can't afford it. Money's also tight. I can be the consideration of their decision. Ooh, gotcha. Yeah, Dumb Millennial actually approached me. No joke. He approached me just a couple days ago and said, hey, when does that game go multiplayer? And I said, people are speculating like end of summer. And he goes, would you want to do like co-op streams of multiplayer of this? I said, maybe once a week, once I see how well it runs, I might be interested. And he's like, okay. So he actually showed interest in it a couple of days ago. I did not know he did not already own a copy. Otherwise, I would have said his name a couple minutes ago when you asked me. But I'll leave that between you guys because you have now been introduced. Did you actually just say as a white male? Matt, I totally did. Yeah. I grew up in Georgia, and there are major areas of Georgia where I'm a minority, and it gets thrown in your face a lot here. And I'm just speaking from life experience. There's a lot of times I say something and it gets completely discounted or twisted around into the worst possible way, you know, and people, they do this and they're like, because you're a white male, you wouldn't know. And I'm like, kind of getting discriminated because of how I look right now, and you're telling me I wouldn't know how it feels to be discriminated against, but you're doing it right now. So, yeah, I did say that, and I think I said it in a very constructive way, but it is the truth. Oh my gosh, Luciano Jr. walking in right when I'm talking about something spicy. Hey, how's it, dude? Luciano, Riku was just talking about you. And at least half of it was good things, I swear. Nah, if that's too hard a topic, we will just leave that right there. But I would 100%, Matt, I did say it and I did mean to say it. There was no mistake there. But I think I kept it pretty clear, or pretty clean. It was super hot earlier and it rained. Cool down, had a nice nap. What did I miss? Zinky, we're just doing some Last Epoch. Haven't touched this since Monday 2 weeks ago. I still love what they're doing with the game. I'm still keeping an eye on it, hoping that they do more cool things with it. Do you have to have a movement skill to get across this? I think every time I've done this, I've always just leaped across. Unfortunately, I don't know how my pets are going to get to me right now. Whoa, the movement's being really weird right now. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, hold on. Come on, get in the port. What is... That was scary. Did you guys see him just like sliding in place? That was scary. We are on hardcore, just as a reminder. What's spicy? Tell me. Oh, no. My usual PG stream, I made a statement that was a little too down to earth a second ago. No. The spicy comment was not about you. We were talking about different streamers we knew around the world, and I brought up Back CD, who I know is in Brazil, and Next Gen, or sorry, not Next Gen, Riku Estia mentioned yourself being from the Philippines, and we were just talking about different areas, that's all. All right, so I'm gonna put another point in Thick Hide, probably do Armored Bears next. Rate rice porridge on the spicy scale? I don't know if I've ever had rice porridge. Dude, I will tell you right now, I have found I am very weak to spicy food. Like, okay, let me tell you how weak I am to spicy food. Anytime I go to Panda Express, I get orange chicken. I love orange chicken. A couple bites of it doesn't faze me in the least, but by the end of a serving of orange chicken, I really want a glass of milk. I'm that level weak to spicy food, all right? Like, a perfect meal of Panda Express with fried rice and orange chicken comes with a glass of milk. That's the muck week. That's muck spicy. Like, I put it on my tongue and my tongue dives for cover. Like, it screams. It's like unsubscribe. We out. Zinky, I know. There's other ones I've tried, and I was just like, like I was in severe pain. And I don't know if it's just like that's how I'm engineered, or if it's because what is it? Nature versus nurture. I don't know if it's like the nature of my being or the nurture that I grew up never exposed to spicy foods at all till I tried them myself when I was in my late teens. Like, I was never given anything spicy growing up, ever. Like, I didn't even really know what it was. I think growing up, I thought spicy food was just food served hot. Like, a good breakfast. Okay, so let's see. We got half a chat box of people insulting my tongue. For rice porridge, imagine watery plain white rice. That's how spicy you are. Oh my gosh. Why are you bringing white back into this, dumb millennial? I thought we left the white category. No, I'm just kidding. Tell you what, though, I really dislike brown rice. I had brown rice like a year or two ago for the first time. I ordered it by mistake. I ordered it from some Chinese place, and I ordered just fried rice, and their default was fried brown rice. You had to ask specifically if you wanted the unhealthy, body-killing fried white rice. And I just said fried rice, and I got fried brown rice, and I'm like, this is some really messed up rice. And yeah, I didn't say it to them. I was like, you know, I thanked them for the meal. I paid my bill. I went on my way. And I was like, the next time I went there, I was like, I'm gonna give it another shot. And it was weird again. And then like I happened to look on their Facebook, and there was so many people complaining to change the defaults. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been eating brown rice for the first time. Yeah, this is terrible. I had no idea. Retaliate lion heads. Okay, what are we gonna do with these wolves? I could work on legendary bite. By the way, we cannot. So we were wondering if we could go from there and go to the right. We can't. 2, 1, 4. Bleeding. I feel like I should probably go for legendary bite. 15% damage, stun chance, and crit chance per point. I'll do it. I will lurk my friend. Time for my run. All right, Duck Plague, you have a good run, buddy. I hate brown rice. I like this mug. This mug is funny. Dude, ask me about food, and you're gonna get laughs. Me and my friends have a running joke that I burn cereal. My cooking is so bad. I've won pepper eating contests. Congratulations, Cyberside. I don't know if my tongue would survive the first bite. Speaking of, I made spiced seafood rice porridge with miso. That sounds like way too many flavors put together, but I congratulate you on your cooking. Yeah, what was my other name? Oh, Chef Boyard Don't. That was the other one I had. I eat a hot sauce that's 250k Scoville hot sauce. I need a frame of reference, Mr. Skids. What is something I've eaten, and how many Scovilles is orange chicken? I need to know how good I am compared to Skids. How many Scovilles is orange chicken? I'm about to flavor. Richard Grieco! Why are we muck dropping right now? Jasmine rice. I've never had jasmine rice. White rice, properly seasoned, is delicious. I know, I love fried rice. Fried white rice, not brown. Welcome to Flavor Town. You have a complexion like sugary cereal too. What a coincidence. I had Cheerios this morning. They were not sugary. I love spicy eyeball. Oh, that was Luciano spinning his points. Needed to do that. You do what you need to do. It is there for your entertainment. Oh, we're the boss. Is a big old gal. Wait, what? Hold on. I think I gotta go back out there. I thought I gotta go back. I feel like that boss is not meant to be optional. I feel like you're supposed to kill it before you can pass, but it took so long to wake up, I just walked past it and went to the next area. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that. Frank's Red Hot is only... Dude, I haven't had Frank's Red Hot. The bottles scare me. I still don't have a frame of reference. How many Scovilles is Cheerios? I wonder if the graphic for that Fear Roar is way larger than the actual Fear Roar, because it's not fearing stuff. Rice popcorn. Dr. J. Yeah, well, it's because he's probably lurked my stream a whole bunch, and I've lurked his stream bukus of time as well, because Royale love. Sabertooth goes nice. I don't know if I want a nice tiger. Let's see, 3 wolf points there. Let's work on getting his attack speed faster. Faster attack speed is faster bleed stacking. I've had Ghost Pepper. Okay, Ghost Pepper, I have seen a lot of videos online of, you know, people eating a Ghost Pepper, like the Ghost Pepper challenge, and then they destroy themselves. There was the one with the girl who went into an asthma attack and her inhaler wasn't working because of the Ghost Peppers, and then it shows them later and they've just got like tears and mascara down their face, and they're like, I'm never doing that again. And they just sound like death. I'm sure anyone who's seen the video knows exactly the one I'm talking about. Ghost Pepper for 2K follower. No! No! Okay, let me properly express my fear of not only anything spicy, but the spiciest thing, you nutcase. Like, I don't, like, even if you were like, You could have Twitch partner tomorrow, and you could quit your day job, which that to me would be winning the freaking lottery, okay? And you guaranteed me enough income that I could just do what I love. I would have to really think about it and brace myself. That feels like signing up to getting a tooth pulled. What does this button do? Thank you, Next Gen. Mark Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire IV, thanks you, Next Gen Insanity, for your generous contribution. There are people who have bred spicier peppers. Oh my gosh. What is going on here with this thing? Like, is this bugged out? I'm gonna town portal and town portal back to reset the instance. I've never seen this thing not attack me immediately. I was gonna spam too, but I don't want you losing your voice by saying that every time. F. Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire IV, thanks you, Next Gen Insanity, for your generous contributions. There, I covered 2 for 1. I added an S. I do love you. Every one of you that is here often, whether you're talking or not talking, I can't thank you enough. Any of you that stream knows exactly how good it is to have people here. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Dang, okay. This is the main quest. I don't know if I can proceed without killing that. Oh, that almost got me. Blair's 16 million Mexico out of the source. Oh my gosh. Still sounds too spicy for Muck. That's what I'm hearing. Guys, I'm not... Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Let me go back to the title screen. I'll get back in the game and then come back to the spot and see if that boss will attack. Haven't seen this bug before. A jalapeno is 1,000 Scoville. Oh, wait, you know what? I have no idea how, like, neutered down this... Okay. I love if you're at a Mexican restaurant and you order the cheese, because they give you like the free Tostito chips, and you order the cheese dip. It's got like diced up jalapenos in it. I do love that. But if you take it heavy, if you have diced up jalapenos and cheese dip, is that like way weaker than just a jalapeno you take a bite out of? I would imagine it's weaker. Because I can eat that. But I don't know if it's like super watered down because it's in the cheese dip. Weaker? Okay, I figured. Well, then I don't know if that overtakes orange chicken as spiciest Muck food. But that is on my list. I'm gonna stash this stuff. Okay. We were here. We were at the courtyard. A hot sauce to indicate aliens have grown so immune to spice. Yeah, I tried Thai food one time, and to me, you know, as someone who doesn't enjoy spicy food, it was just like I had really bad Japanese or Chinese food. That's what it tasted like to me. I was like, all this rice is completely wrong. Why did they do this? I just had the Thai food one time. It wasn't for me. Now, like, if you say the sky's the limit, you can eat anywhere you want and I'll pay the bill, even like a $70 a plate steakhouse, I would probably choose hibachi. My favorite food, if money is no object, is, like hibachi shrimp and fried rice. Like, that's my jam. Am I gonna have to portal twice again? Oh my gosh. Sig's always coming to Muck, offer to pay for dinner anywhere. Not what I said, Guinea Prince. Not what I said. Lobster is good. You know, I need to try lobster again. I have not tried lobster since I was like 6 years old or something like that. Why are all the enemies purple? Purple? Oh, okay, so the timeline we're currently in, you get thrown around in time. There's Ancient Era, Divine Era, Imperial, and you can see there's like civilization starting to be built, and ruined, which is like the end of time. Here, everything is like covered in darkness. I'm kind of reminded of that episode of Doctor Who where the sun was going out. But yeah, so all these enemies are just like corrupt. They're void people and void creatures. Alright, so we're gonna make our way back over to the big statue and see if I can get it to attack us this time. Rending Sledgehammer probably has a bleed chance. Bear just leveled up. You can tell, look at the pets when they're caught in AoE, like, the damage, like, the bear's already way sturdier than the others. Let's do Bear retaliates with Thorn Burst when he takes 75 damage. Thorns from your bear's Thorn Burst travel faster and further. Ooh. Thorn Burst experiences a chance to cause bleeding. Ooh, so 4 points, it'll guaranteed bleed. I don't know how often he's gonna emit that. Help me watch the bear, guys. We gotta see how often he's gonna emit a burst. Okay, you, wake up. Whoa, she's moving, she's moving, she's moving. Okay, guys, we fixed it. I feared her. Fear works on the boss. There, yes, okay, I'm so glad that worked. I did not want to deal with being, like, unable to progress because the main quest was stuck on that thing. Oh my gosh. Hi, Nikila 2014, how are you? Try Filipino food. I've never tried that. You know what I had in the last few years for the first time in my life, Zinky? I went to a Brazilian steakhouse because my company went there, and I got to discover the joy of trying like 50 different types of steaks without paying for all of those steaks. That was awesome. I tried so many different things there, and I found out I hate lamb. I was like, okay, maybe that was a bad bite. And I tried another one. I hate lamb. I found out I think it was like ribeye. I think it might have been ribeye. I loved ribeye. Like I tried like 5 more things after ribeye, and I'm like, no, just send the ribeye guy back. And then every guy that comes around, if you've never been to a Brazilian steakhouse, you got a little card. Like green is bring me more food, red is stop. And you have it on green, and these guys come by with these huge skewers of meat, and they're like, you want? And you say, yeah, and they shave off a huge slice of it on your plate. And you just say more or whatever. And every guy that came around after I had tried like 5 or 6 things, I was like, bring the ribeye guy back. And I just kept sending him to fetch the ribeye guy and bring him back. It was so good. But I found out that day I did not like lamb. I did not like it. That went on Muck's do not list. This is becoming quite the food stream. I think this is the most I've ever spent talking about food in a stream. Oh, I just saw the bear do the burst. Lamb is gamey. Okay, the word gamey makes me think of a time. I went to, I forget the name of it. There's a place near me that serves bison burgers. And again, it was a company outing, and we went there, and by the way, he just did Thornburst like 4 times. We got the food there, and someone's like, I warn you, it's gamey. And I'm like, well, you know, it's a bison burger, which is new to me, but I'm gonna get my favorite burger, which is just a big old cheeseburger. So I got a cheeseburger, and one of my administrator, he orders a burger, and he will eat like anything. He's like a black hole as far as like his eating habits goes. He will inhale anything. And we try this, we eat our food, and to my shock, to me, it just tasted like a burger from a different place. Like, let me give you an example, and this is low-grade food, but if you order a burger from McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's, they all taste like they came from a different place, but they're all burgers. This, to me, the bison burger just tasted like it just came from a different chef. I didn't really notice. But my admin, the guy who I had never seen put anything down, and he would eat everybody's leftover lunches, he couldn't finish it. He's like, I cannot eat this. And he put his down. And Yeah, like it was the first time we found something that I would eat that he wouldn't, like, ever. Cherry turnovers. Those are good. I love the fact that he's still grinding. Holy flip, bro. Do you mean in this one game, AJ, or do you mean, like, on Twitch as a whole? Or do you just mean, like, while I'm carrying on this conversation? I mean, I'm not going insanely quick because this is hardcore and I'm a scaredy cat, but we're doing okay. Pet build, it takes away the requirement of doing fine aiming. Ooh, that was 60% of my health. Okay, those big guys do a huge damage and a line move I need to be careful of. That was probably a void attack. I have 13% void resistance. Is this a fucking roll? The few foods I've had that had pumpkin involved, I did not like. Same with coconut. Yo, if you invite me to your birthday party and you serve a coconut cake, I am going to take the present back and leave. You just lost your privilege to that present, whatever it was. Really, because my chat is a jerk. Cherry turnover, why haven't I? It's the seasoning they put on the ground meat. Grains using the AI pest do all the work. Yeah, they do quite a bit of it. I am the Lord Commander of the Bear. Oh my gosh. Okay. Shame about coconut. Coconut is great. Now coconut salt server swimmers who shaved steel shaved. Dude, the shaved coconut on cake, like that is the worst surprise when you are biting into cake and you think it's good cake and then it turns out to be that. And you're like, ah. Other sign strength. Another point. Hey now, more coconut for me. You take it. You take it all the best. Mango cake. I haven't had mango cake before. You know, my favorite cake, guys, if I actually, most years I don't even get myself an ice cream cake now that I'm an adult with my own money. My favorite cake is a Baskin-Robbins ice cream cake. Like, okay, if these are the layers, there's this much cake, this much chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, and then this much icing. And, it is just so good. The crazy thing is that whatever food dye or icing dye they use at Baskin-Robbins, it's like industrial. So like you accidentally get some of that dye on your lips or your fingers, you're a Smurf for the next few days. It doesn't come off. But oh my god, it is so amazing. Like chocolate cake is good. Just the vanilla cake is good. You know, just cakes with fruit fillings are fine. That cake is ambrosia. It is the food of the gods. Watch out. Whew. Okay. Ice cream cake. Oh, yes, dumb millennial. I see you're a man of culture as well. I've never made an ice cream cake, but I could whip up a mean pavlova or Philly cheesecake. I'm imagining a Philly cheesesteak covered in icing, and I'm shuddering. I don't have diabetes, but I got it just hearing that. Child me, frosting is the best part. More frosting, please. Adult me, Herc. Dude, I still love the icing. I don't easily gain weight. I easily break out. If I eat too much sugar, you're gonna have a polka dotted mukluck. So that is the main reason I watch what I eat. But I've been a stick my whole life. I would love to put on like 50 pounds as long as it was spread around. Unfortunately, the few times I've started putting on weight, it all went to my gut. And I immediately started doing some like cardio for like a half hour a day, and within a month I was back to normal. But to quote a coworker of mine who's 6'2", I was going for that snake that swallowed a beach ball look. Let's, I don't know how good claw totems are. Let's get armored bears. Let's put a point in armored bears. Ice cream cake bars. I made my brother a Doctor Who sheet cake for his 40th birthday party. So much blue icing. You don't put icing on a cheesecake. Well, I said cheese steak. I said a Philly cheese steak with icing on it. So that's always like, ah. You know what? I love... Here's another one I love. Jell-O cheesecakes. The Jell-O company's cheesecake mix. Like, I think that is better than most of the New York style cheesecakes you get when you pay way too much for them in a restaurant. Yeah, no. It's not made of Jell-O, Guinea, it's not made of Jell-O. It's the Jell-O company's brand of cheesecake. Like, oh my god. Like, I love those things. Like, I think those are better than the cheesecakes you order for, like, you know, 10, 15 bucks when you go out to eat at a semi-nice place. Love those things. You guys would talk about Filipino food. Which thing was Filipino food? I'm all behind again. Oh, I thought was whoa. Oh my. Alright. What the heck? Huh. More legendary bite. Oh, interesting. All the wolves full healed when I spend a talent point in the wolf tree. I'm guessing, like, the way the game is coded, it replaces the wolf with a new wolf with a talent when you do that. There they are. I had to use the... If you hit A, the pets attack your mouse over. I had to use that to get them over here. Don't see a Jell-O good. Fresh donuts. Y'all got Krispy Kreme where y'all live? I'm an American. I love me some Krispy Kreme. Dunkin' Donuts is just poor people's Krispy Kreme. Filipino food is kind of mixed. I found that a lot of people like it because it's familiar. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had it. Jell-O, she's got me scared. Lumpy the Filipino egg roll also plants it, which is noodles. Okay. Filipino food is Spanish, Chinese, Indonesian, and American inspired. Of course, some foods are more specified, but other than that, it's pretty varied like most cultural foods. Yeah, I think I mean, cultural foods, I've had, you know, Chinese, Japanese, both the real and, like, Americanized, like Panda Express. I love most of their foods. Tried Thai, I didn't care for it. I don't know how Brazilian a Brazilian steakhouse is, but that was awesome. I've never, oh man, this loot is bugged. It's like in the, oh, there we go. Sorry, it wasn't bugged, it was lag. Not stream lag. If it did lag, it was game lag. But a lot of the other cultures you guys are naming off, I just haven't tried those before. Krispy Kreme is good. I'm Filipino. I have no idea it was that way. Zinky spreading lies about Filipino food. There's a chance that your wolf gets a name when you start giving them those legendary points. And they're both still Primal Wolf right now. I don't go out, dude. You're just naming off all this, like, really eccentric stuff, and then the Filipino guy in the chat's like, I eat Cheerios. And I'm like, me too. Lots of Spanish people's colleges are you to do that. Yeah, like, lots of Spanish as well as such. Oh, Mexican food? To me, okay. Like, I feel like meat, toppings, and tortilla is like 75% of Mexican dishes. It's just sometimes the stuff's on the outside, sometimes it's on the inside, sometimes you fold the tortilla like this, sometimes you roll the tortilla. Like, that's 75% of the Mexican dishes I've ever had, was just meat, tortilla, and toppings in different formats. But it was good. It was good. Now, I'm sure I have way less toppings on mine than y'all because I have the super weak tongue, but it's good. Micolia. Oh, whoa, hi. What is this game? This is Last Epoch. It is an action RPG similar to the Diablo series. It is currently in beta. I'm one of the people that is testing it and streaming it so people can get a look at it. I'm having a lot of fun with it though. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm allowed to say whether I think it's good or bad, but I think this game has a lot of promise. To give you the 30-second rundown, when you start the game, you choose a character. There are 5 choices. I'm playing a Primalist. It's kind of like a barbarian. When you start off, you get a little tiny talent tree here. Once you get 20 points in this talent tree, 3 new ones appear. Primalist can become Beastmaster, Shaman, and Druid. You don't have to just go in one. You can spend points, 5 here, 10 here, 15 here, whatever. But you have tons of choices here. And finally, here's the coup de grace. Your skills that you decide to put on your bar, similar to Diablo, you can put 6 skills down here. They have their own talent trees. So for example, summon Wolf. The wolf, I can go over here and make it hit really hard. I can go down here and give it a larger quantity of wolves. I can go down here and have lightning wolves. I can go right here and have them be really tanky. Up here, and they apply a bleeding dot, which stacks on every attack. Or, you know, basically, you've got 20 points by the time the wolf is max, and you can go wherever you want. So there's an insane amount of customization with your builds in this game. But it is still in beta. There are some kinks to work out, but that's where we're at right now. And I'm currently playing on hardcore. This is my 3rd hardcore tune, trying to see how far I can get without dying. Mux hasn't had Mexican food out of Taco Bell confirmed. No, I've been to lots of Mexican sit-down-and-eat restaurants. I mean, I normally get either tacos or burritos. You know the, I don't know the proper name for it, or if it's just beans, but when you get like beans from a Mexican restaurant, like you go to a Mexican restaurant, most of the dishes come with like beans and there's like some cheese on top. I love that, but I don't care for Mexican rice. I'll usually just like, if it's put in front of me, I'll eat it first just to get it out of the way, and then I'll eat what I think is the better tasting food. I don't care for Mexican rice though. Like I'll never order it on my own butt. Not beams, not laser beams, beans like refried beans, black beans. Even when you're sponsored, you can say what you want. Well, Riku, I want... Some people have the mistaken impression that if I say, yeah, I'm beta testing this for them, that they're like, oh, well, of course he's just going to say, oh, it's great, buy it. And I want to try to knock that impression out of there as early as possible. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay, let's get out of combat. We got a new skill. Summon Veil Spirit. So this is one of the few skills that currently doesn't have a talent tree. They're still making it. I really look forward to seeing it. It's really cool. It makes an orb float above your head. Here, I'll show you for a moment. It makes an orb float above your head, and it shoots lasers at nearby targets. It's like a shoulder-ready sniper. Hold on, I'm gonna wait for this to fill out. Pizza's red or white sauce. Let's see. Looks like Diablo, but more polished and fun. I mean, if you know the type, you can say so. Kind of pasta. I like pizza. Does that mean I love Italian food? You know what? Anytime I go to an Italian restaurant and if I see it on the menu, I order, and here's what I called it the first time: lasagna bolognese. At least I wasn't saying lasagna, but I ordered the lasagna bolognese. I really like that. For generalizing, no class makes you rage harder than the Thief in Guild Wars 2. Skids, I thought you knew that class the best. You should know how to fight them. That's how you do Islands, how you see the rice, mix everything into it. What mentioned beans and Mexicans say so, decided to edit and post on Twitter. No, Osri, don't. I know Osri has the power to suddenly make recordings of me that sound super racy. I don't need that in my life. So this is the shoulder laser I was telling you guys about. Like, this doesn't have a skill tree yet. I would love to see what they're gonna do with it. Whoa, okay, we just used 2 potions. Okay, so the damage is kind of mediocre because it doesn't level up. So I'm gonna go back to Frenzy Totem. But that's what that does. You're dumb, like, legit. It's common belief that pizza was invented by the Italians, but the history of pizza goes back to the ancient times, the Middle East. The Greeks, Egyptians, Armenians, Israelis, and Babylonians were making some derivative of pizza in the ancient times. Oh, taught me something new. They think they're all that, but they're not. Be right back, gotta edit all the VODs. No, Guinea! I know you all have power, please don't do it. Be just. This is how remixes happen. Dude, the next remix is just gonna be me sounding like a closet racist. And then GG my channel. Oh my gosh. There was a while back, we raided Osri. And just to try to make him laugh, I typed exclamation Osri drop in his chat. And he's like, yeah, Muck, when you gonna make me an Osri drop, you son of a... I was like, oh my god. Like, he is waiting for it. He's thirsty for that Osri drop. Trying to PvP with the Rouge is like trying to walk on a pane of glass suspended over two massive buildings. Well, don't wear makeup. That's not required. Do I want the thorns or bleeding? Or no, that's faster further. That'd be 8 points. Let's just get more hit points for now. This is going to be good. Which one is that? Oh man, hold on. I gotta see which clip that is. I don't know what that is. Alright, what is this? So, this is gonna be good. Macluck Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth welcomes you! Open your thighs to the bone zone. No, I forgot that person existed on this planet. Ah, that was a username, chat. That was a username. There was someone named Open Your Thighs. God. Muckwood command win. Oh man, I don't know how ArenaNet would feel about the Muckwood command. You know what? They probably wouldn't care because they've got so many like just people swearing like sailors as they PvP. There was another one that I felt really uncomfortable saying. Oh, there was a viewer that I Mark Douglas Bartholomew Reginald, and their name was like Fat Girls Save Lives. And I didn't read ahead, so I was like, Mark Douglas Bartholomew Reginald, that's kind of welcomes you, fat girls. Oh my god. I was like, oh no. It's one of those things where it's like, am I in trouble for saying this? I don't know if I'm in trouble for saying this. Who just muck-readed me? Wait, what? Oh, whoa, hold on. Oh, there we go. So my chat bot is up here, and it has a copy of the chat, but the interface I don't like. And over here is where I read the chat. Down here, it was like super behind for a second. It just caught up, so I didn't... You did the muck read, and I couldn't see what it was until like 5-6 seconds passed. As far as trolley names go, that seems more innocent than most. The best one was Daddy. Oh gosh. And he stayed in chat and talked to me for a long time. I'm like, oh no, Daddy, it's like this, Daddy. Oh no, Daddy, the game, I need more gold, Daddy. And it was so uncomfortable talking to him. And Osri was just clip, 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 clip. Ah. Daddy clips for days. Tiger, are you out of muckbucks? Have you spent your 100,000 muckbucks? Cooldown, gotcha. Approach the Epoch. Oh, wait, are we at the end of that? Yo, I've just been like cruising through this. She died, 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 she died. I feared the big final boss. That shouldn't work. I think I just did it again. He gets this tiny little whoa, he gets this. I feel like you should not be able to use CC on a major boss. Okay. That was easy. Said Muck before getting popped. Alright. Reach out for the last shard of the Epoch. Sliders! Play the clip, dingus. Why does that clip look so fishy? Why does it not have a preview like the other clips? What have you done to that poor clip? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm safe, because hardcore and all that. It's been a long day. Oh my gosh. What is this? Oh.
Out loud.
Oh my god.
Monk never read it out loud.
Okay, this is the one that I've been restraining myself from making a command for this. Because I don't know if my channel would survive this getting played often. Once, dude, once.
Monk never read it out loud.
Now that this is in my past, I don't mind talking about it. It had a side effect of giving me ED.
Oh my god!
Is there a pill for softwood?
Open your thigh. Ah, there. It's up there.
I can tell you it's still very active.
I am useful, I promise.
Daddy?
Gryko! Yes!
If you can imagine, 2 balls.
No. That's it. That's it. So much taken out of context. Out of context for days. Hold on, dude. Hold on. I just played like 2 clips. Excuse me. Come back for the command for tomorrow. Where is the freaking... Alright, that's the Endless Dungeon. Okay, here's a merchant. Hey, Anya, what's up? Alright, do I need to keep any of this? Oh, wow, I'm still using level 1 armor. Alright, sell the 2-handers. I don't even need to look at those. Sell that. Murder? Yeah, that's an upgrade. Don't need that. No. Let's see, Botany Strength. Those are upgrades. Don't need that. Armor. Nope. Nope. 9 health. Nope. Alright, shields. That is a lot of resistances on it. Yeah, I lose a lot of block armor, but I gain a lot of resistances. I should probably use the resistance shield. Alright. Okay. Oh man, what is this? Muckluck Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth welcomes you, fat girls save lives, to the VIP lounge. How did he find this? Oh, never gonna get tired. Muckluck Douglas Bartholomew. Oh my god. You guys that have this, like, the accessibility to those is so quick. Alright. Let's see. Be well, Mike and Chaz, let's start. Alright. Follow me in. My Twitch is off today. Be well, Mike and Chaz, let's start. Goodbye again, Osri. Problem. He doesn't read ahead. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, I read Tiger's comment first. Got it. I didn't read it out loud, Tiger. I did not read it out loud. I got it. No. Skids isn't in trouble. I get what he was trying to translate. That is very unfortunate that he got you to say that on stream. That is very unfortunate. What time period are we in right now? So we've gone from the ruined area back in time a little bit to the Imperial era. Sparta! Dude, Sparta makes me think of Titan Quest. Titan Quest had a very unexpected expansion, something Atlantis drop a little while back. Funny enough, I beat Titan Quest using Summon Wolves. Those things didn't scale at all. They were like God mode at the beginning of the game and just Garbo at the end. Alright, well, we found a forge. There's probably a forge before this, but that's a forge. I was chuckling at Guinea's little, Wait, what? That's a new one. Muckluck Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth welcomes you! Is this fat girl from seconds ago? Lives to the VIP lounge. Oh my god. I want you to know that as I watched that, I made a mental effort to not dip my head so you didn't have like 3 windows. That was not triple shame. That was not triple shame. I didn't do the exact same thing. Alright, what are we doing? Travel west to Welrin and gain entry to the Great College. Oh, this one was really cool. So the college is locked up tight. So we go forward in time to when it's a wreck, get the key, and then come back in time to where it's locked up tight, and then just walk right in. Time traveler logic. Let's leave chat. People filling up screen space. Was this the level we were on when our character died? I'm not sure. I feel like it might have been one of these archers or something. Endless loop of shame. Dude, I did here, hold on. Let me find it, because I had a similar like loop thing when I was talking to Last Cardax once. Here it is. Okay. So Last Cardax was on stream, and he said, alright, I need all of you to toast with me to celebrate me getting Twitch partnered, okay? And I sent him this picture. I actually toasted him while he was toasting, and I took a picture of it with my phone. And I sent it to him, and I said, hey, I actually toasted with you. And he pulls it up on stream, and he's like, oh my god, Muck toasted me toasting. And then I took a picture of me with my water bottle toasting past me with a Coke. Sorry, me with a water bottle toasting Cardax, watching past me with a Coke, toasting past Cardax. And then I sent him this picture, and I said, we could go deeper. And he's like, oh my god, you're a madman. But he didn't actually pull that one up on the stream, so I couldn't go like another level down. I wanted to, but he didn't let me. I was ready. He's a man of restraint. I don't know if that's how I would describe Cardax. His favorite insult when someone doesn't read his mind in League of Legends is "you dog." And now I'm reminded there's like a a Guild Wars 2 streamer that calls like his teammates that he doesn't like, he calls them monkeys. Like, I don't even know if he calls the enemy team that, but he calls his teammates that he doesn't care for monkeys. You keep forgetting to upgrade your enchants? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I mean, honestly, I'm not super attached to any of my gear, so I just didn't want to spend a lot of investment on it. It's very satisfying watching these skeleton bones explode everywhere. Just throwing that out there. It's extremely satisfying. You and your minions do 7% increase melee damage. Yeah, that's fine. So we just unlocked the Scorpion. However, I'm pretty sure, yeah. The Scorpion does not have a talent tree yet. However, it does auto attack on like every swing, which is awesome. What did I just say? It auto attacks on every swing? It poisons on every auto attack, which stacks. So it's already a very high damaging pet. But yeah. Alright. Legendary Bite. Fury Swipes. Do we have legendary dogs? No, they don't. I haven't tried dog, but here's okay. Therefore, I am me. Being super scared of dying with better stats up, probably. I'm all out. Good night, chat. Good night. Good night, casual geeky girl. You have a good one. I think it's less I'm afraid of dying, Tiger, and more I'm afraid of replacing the gear as soon as I spend a lot of resources upgrading it. Yeah, I remember this part. I needed to go in that door, and I kept just curving around to the south because I was getting such good XP here from the skeletons, and then I went down south and died. Yeah, that happened. Let's see, it's 1 a.m. Okay, guys, next waypoint. Next waypoint, I'm gonna wrap things up. Dude, it rejoined chat as soon as I went through a zone boundary. You need to change that. I don't want to have to leave chat every time. And next waypoint, we'll find someone either doing Last Epoch or someone in Monstrosities or Royale and hit them with a juicy raid on the way out. Show them some love. And then tomorrow we'll be doing some more Guild Wars 2. And we just got a legendary. Hold on, I'm not safe right now, hang on. That was the sound of like a unique item dropping, or whatever they call it in this game. Yeah, unique. Strong Mind. I'm sorry, I've got like a hair in my eye or something. Lightning Protection mana. 150% of maximum mana is added as stun avoidance. Cast a lightning explosion when you're stunned. Stand fast. That's interesting. Don't think I want to use that, but that's interesting. I'll put it in my stash. Bear leveled up. Let's start putting points into the Thorns Cause Bleeding. So if he's tanking a boss and just getting wailed on, he will just keep stacking dots on the boss. Oh my. Oh my. Potion. This is a lot of stuff. And then the next one he'll say on the next, why wouldn't you use that? Because my current amulet has plus 18 to all elemental protections, and this one has none, so my overall resistances would go down. That's why. It does auto loot gold and potions, Riku, but nothing else at the moment. Yeah, I really, if anything, I wish it would auto loot these, like the orange crafting items that you walk over, because they're very small, sometimes a little tiresome to click on, but it would be nice if those are auto looted as well. What is this guy? The Vengeful Wraith Binder of Shadows. Okay, can I fear him? I feared him. Quest dialogue. I've read it on stream twice before, so that's why I'm not doing it right now. Only gold is auto-looted when you're near, and potions. We just showed him potions. Potions do auto-loot. And if your belt is full on potions, when you pick it up, it's kind of like picking up a health globe from Diablo. It just instantly heals you. I very much want to see what they're going to do with the Summon Scorpion, though. Because it's already a contender for top pet, just because it stacks poison on the target with every swing, so it just, the damage keeps ramping up. Which is what I've made the Sabertooth do, but the Scorpion did it without talents. Gotta head out. Good night, Mug. Good night, Andraste. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you as always.
Sweet dreams.
That meme today. Oh yeah, White Tiger. I'm guessing from your response that you're diabetic. From what you said on the Discord. Oh god, guys, look who it is. Look who it is in chat. The star is here. We're actually looking for a waypoint right now. So we were talking about embarrassing names I've said on Twitch, Fat Girls Save Lives, and someone like minutes ago literally sent me the clip of when I first greeted you, as well as another user named Open Your Thighs. Yeah. I'm a super ultra diabetic. Oh my. No ice cream cake for you. Just to share it with chat. This is this is what it was when you accidentally wish sweet dreams to your diabetic friend. No. Oh, I did pick up the key when I was at the end time? I must have gotten it without even meaning to. God, I hope there's a waypoint in here. If I don't find a waypoint in 6 minutes, I'm just stopping. It's getting too late. Mista have been working a lot lately. I hear ya, I hear ya. Okay, so, oh no, that's the key. That's the key or whatever we need from end time. Okay, we got a new row of talents now. When you're stunned, you gain 60 of stun avoidance per point and 6% increased damage per point for 4 seconds. This effect can stack. Grant 4% increased physical damage per point and 4% additional chance per point to inflict bleeding. So this allows you to dot things. You and your minions leech 3% of melee damage as health. That could be good. Unfortunately, because of this, they have 50% reduced leech, so it's going to be half of that. Increase attacks. Oh, the chase. I want that. Alright. I don't know. Should we get Lamprey now? Probably. I do have a problem of them getting low health on occasion. Alright, let's get that. Whoa, did you guys see that? I was like out on I was like in dev mode there for a second. It was just me on a huge open plain. And I'm gonna have to like go back to that spot in the VOD and like pause it there just so I can get a picture of that. No, no spears to the head. I'm allergic to spears to the head. The Soul Warden's Road. Void protection reduces the damage you take from void damage, including void damage over time. Each point of armor increases your effective health against physical damage by 1. Each point of armor? What's my current armor? Why does it not say total armor here? It says block protection. Body armor, 0? What? I've got 20 armor on the body. I don't understand. I don't know. Do that later. Waypoint, where are you? I can have all the sugar I want once. And yeah, that's like, did you know that the human body is capable of drinking lava? Once? Warrior's Iron Spear of Embers. In the section of armor and resistances. Armor and protections? Armor. Oh, thank you. Whoa, that thing was like machine gunning the bear with small hits, and he was just going like darts, 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 darts. Music skipped there a little bit. Do our wolves have names yet? Doesn't look like it. One of the wolves is missing. He'll catch up when we go through the zone line, I guess. Yeah, you know, earlier, multiple people mentioned their chat being weird, and mine's doing the same thing. Gotta resummon? I can't even resummon. It's a howl button right now. I would have to unequip the button from the bar and then do it. Yo. Where's freaking waypoint? Saber-tooth. Patient predator. Get this treasure chest up here. Oh boy. Fear those so they stop shooting mortars. Thank you. Unrelenting Imperial Hop. Oh, is that the move that one-shot my first hardcore character? I remember like a big beam or something. That might have been the move. It was something like that, but I swear it was an archer that did it. Hey, at work, so can't be active, but enjoyed this lurk tab. Have a fantastic stream, peace. Thank you, Beef Stream. Macklick Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the Fourth. Thanks you, the Beef Stream, for your generous contribution. And oh my gosh, we found a waypoint, chat. Oh my gosh, these mortars are keeping me out. All right. Well, you shall not pass. We found a spot that's kind of like buggy for the pets, I guess. All right. So stash mats, and I'll deal with the inventory management later. I want to stash this thing in case I die, so that that's still available to us. Okay, cool. So that was fun. I'm glad I didn't die. We got through a hardcore last Epoch stream without dying for the first time. I hit level 28. So with that, whoa! I'm about to flavor. Richard Gryko! Don't touch that dial. Alright. Welcome to Flavor Town. Okay, give me just a second here. 5 minutes. Okay, let me find somebody that is online. Yes, so thank you all of you for joining me today. It is a pleasure having you here. If you happen to be new to the stream, we stream every single night after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you wish to join us again in the future, please consider hitting that follow button. It'll make it easy for you to see when we are live. And at the end of every stream, we always raid somebody else. So if you're willing, stick around another 60 seconds here. I'm going to find somebody to raid, either doing Last Epoch or within my streamer communities. And we're going to burst in there, put a smile on their face. And then after that, if you're going to bed or something, I understand. Don't even worry about it. But maybe you'll like what you see. I don't know. So, just a minute. Let me find somebody worth raiding. Also, if you happen to be super new here, we do a giveaway of $100 worth of games from Humble Bundle every single Friday. If you want to get in on that, be sure to type !giveaway, and you can get the details on how you can get a raffle ticket for those giveaways. And we do it every single week. Let me see who I've already rated. Nice. I see a Bone Zone supporter that is right for the picking within my community. All right, gents. Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Neurotic Goddess is currently live, and she has done a lot of support for my channel, and we're going to raid her. She fits the bill both for communities and also for being a supporter of us. So, once again, thank you all for being here. Please help me make some noise when we pop in with that raid. Do the raid emote, your favorite emote, my emote, picture of a cat, whatever you want. After that, I hope you have a good night, I hope you sleep well, and I hope I get to see you tomorrow. Peace.